that people will be able to see it. A lot of things, even Odumosu that we are saying Odumosu is not working, is not doing this, is not doing that. He has proposed a lot of things to Muyiwa that they should do. But Muyiwa is not going that route. Muyiwa said, no. When your client is telling you, no, don't do it this way, you don't expect your lawyer to do what you don't want them to do. You don't expect them to do what they don't want you to do. So Muyiwa and Odumosu, fine, they are going now. But the truth is, until you all see the bad side that Muyiwa has done, even the son that you people are applauding, that you people are saying, son is there, son is going to take over, you will not see the work. This is what I need to tell you. You all will not still see the work until Muyiwa just come out and come out clean before we all can see the work of the son. Okay, son said 3 things has been established, but later when, what is it called? I don't know. But when Kilotinpe, Sam Larry came to the court, like the virtual hearing from Sam Larry, when your son is saying Ti Oba Yobada, Oba Oromada, you understand that if the worldly king did not judge, the one in heaven is going to judge from a son. Like I expect the son to even propose that, okay, you pay to Naira Marley, which is the boss of Mohbad, and you are beating Mohbad over 2 million naira that you did not even pay to him directly. No, now it is not done that way. And more so, Sam Larry said the money is meant for our mother burial, not his own birthday. But now he's changing his mouth that it's for his own birthday. Everything has been like their reading script is being played out. Let's just forget about Muyiwa. Let's forget about Odumosu. But Muyiwa should just amend his own way where he has been doing things wrong. He should just amend his own way. Please, before you can move forward, Muyiwa has to do some things. A lot of things has to be done before we can move forward. Because if you are not facing the right direction, we will continue to be on the same spot every time. Maybe next week now, we will come back that son must go, because we are not doing things the right way. We just have to do it the right way. Thank you, Nobu. I dey go. No fight again, I beg. Thank you, everyone.
Why did you say Baba is using Omo Bafem? She has gone. And your fair, you go. Why did you say that, your fair? Why did you say Baba feel Omo Femi or Femi Kiri? Why did you say that? Where are your fair? She gone. She coming back. Why did you say that? Why?
Come back now. Maybe this. Wait till you talk.
Why did you say that?
Why did I say what? I told them if they come after me, I'm going to go for their father. I don't send any of them. Baba even said it that he has more than Yomi. You understand? If they come for me, I'm going to go to their father. I don't care whatever they want to do. When I was collecting money in the accessing the GoFundMe, none of them was there to do anything. But now that they want to drag me or they want to talk down at me, I'm going to go to their father. And that is on period. Nobody can even tell me not to do that. If they want to come for me, I'm going to go for their father. I don't care. I'm not going to drag them. I'm going to drag their father, which is Josie Aloba.
People that come for you, why don't you come for them? Why
no, I'm not going to go for them. I know waiting go pain them. Now their father go pain them, and I'm going to go. Titus, mind yourself. Titus, I did not come here for you. Mind yourself. Let your brain be working. Let your brain that is not working, let it be working. If you come for me, I will come for your father, and that one will pay you the most. Farabalẹ̀ lọ́ra sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ Titus. Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ nísàlẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́. Ayé ẹ ó ti bàjẹ́. Ìgbà tó ti come for me sórí ikú lọ́rùn tèmi náà ni.
But the way you are saying it.
So don't tell me how to react. Don't tell me how to react. Don't tell me how to react. Just say your own. Say your own. Don't tell me how to react. I react the way I want to. I react the way I want to.
See,
Just Vicky, I know you very well. Please.
No one to. The way people are saying, oh, Baba, oh, you come on,
let me talk now.
Hold on, bro.
Come up now. Don't be able
to add anything. Kò ní nǹkan tẹ́yìn ò mọ̀ nìyẹn. Tí Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ kí bàbá ní anything, ó rí èèyàn tó ti kú ní tó.
Problem wa àti bàbá nìyẹn kì í ṣe problem
tèmi. No, I'm telling you. Tí bàbá bá rí nǹkan ṣe.
Problem wa àti bàbá nìyẹn kì í ṣe problem tèmi. Bàbá problem wa àti bàbá yín nìyẹn. Ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀ jọ.
Ọlọ́run sọ pé ó máa ṣe láàánú. Tọ́lọ́run bá sọ pé ó máa ṣe láàánú. Wọ́n ti ṣe ní àánú.
Tó bá drag mi, màá wá fún bàbá wọn. And that is on period.
So many people lọ́mọ wọn kú tí wọ́n ráre. Ọlọ́run fún mi bàbá máa ráàánú gbà. So I think I'm a Nikki yẹn.
Face them. They come for me because of Josie, and I'm going to go after that Josie.
Don't do that.
Because they come for me because of Josie, right? They come for me because of Josie, and I'm going to go after him, and that is on period.
Ó máa lọ fún Josie, máa lọ lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìsìn. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìsìn lọ fún Josie. Ọjọ́ kan ti lọ fún Josie ó tẹ̀ tí kú. Dájú kọrin ẹ̀. Kí wọ́n lọ fẹ́ para wa fún. Gbogbo Josie tẹ̀ lọ fún. Á tún kọrin lọ́la. Ẹ̀kọ́ ń fúnra yín ní headache.
Ó ń gba fírèmù náà lọ nìyẹn, so kí ni ìwọ náà má wàá sunkún lókè jọ. Ìwọ fúnra rẹ ni kó má parẹ́ sí mi lọ́rùn, má parẹ́ sí mi lọ́rùn, kó lè di méjì. Mi lè tún máa wá justice fún wọn náà, má yẹ kó kù di méjì. Má jẹ́ kó mi ò tí bímọ yẹn tún kọ́. Ṣọ́mọ tiẹ̀ mo fẹ́ máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́jú ni. Ṣọ́mọ tiẹ̀ ní kí bẹ́ẹ̀ máa tọ́jú ni.
As a woman to woman ni pé má jẹ́ kẹ́mi ẹ̀ gbé sókè torí ẹnìkan.
Ara ẹ̀mí tiẹ̀ ló gbé sókè, ó rí bó ṣe sáré wá sókè bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. Tó bá lọ lásìkẹ́ǹtì lọ́nà bó ṣe ń bọ̀ lókè yẹn kan. Ó tẹ̀ ṣọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, aláyé ṣọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Ṣọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Mú advice ẹ̀ wájọ́ mi. Èní yìí advice ẹ̀ ò lè wọlé mo wá lọ́jọ́ mi.
No, nǹkan tí mo sọ pé má ṣe rà ilé ṣe.
Mo rí frame ẹ̀ jọ̀dá mo rí frame ẹ̀ ṣáná.
Tó bá tún kọrin lọ́la ẹ̀ tún máa kígbe. Ṣé kí lè má fẹ́ para ẹ̀ fún? Kí la fẹ́ para wọn fún?
Òun náà ni mò ń sọ. Má parẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi. Sọfá tí wọ́n ti lè para wọn. Sọfá tó ti lè parẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Josie. Má parẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi. Má fẹ́ tiẹ̀. Ó máa fẹ́ tiẹ̀. Má parẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Josie. Ẹnu ìbábi ti jẹ́ olórí burúkú Táítọ́sì ló kúkú òòjọ́ ṣáwá òòjọ́ koté. Ará ọ̀run tó ń pèrè lára ayé. Ìwọ tó dàbí nǹkan tó fi ń nu wọ́dà nù ó lò ṣì. Ó pẹ̀lú àwọn tó bá justice yìí jẹ́ aláyé rírún.
Don't fight, please. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kàn fún wọn sílẹ̀. Let's leave bàbá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ rẹ̀ tó ní
leave everybody. See, you don't need to tell an adult how to act, how to be sensitive.
No, ó ti pọ̀ jù ní emoli sí.
It's for you that it is much. The people that are going for her, if they don't see that it is much to keep quiet, must you go for people unprovoked? I haven't even gone for some people. They've come for me severally. Even when I was advising, they still lied on me.
Go for them too.
Who are they? They are useless. I'm not going for. Have I gone for Baba? Have I gone for Baba?
I'm not even referring to you. I'm not even talking to you.
And I'm just saying, everybody are different. We are all different.
Just because we are
all different. So we move on. It's our choice. Can we move on? Let's move on. Let Papa speak. It's our choice.
We are abusing. This Baba that we abusing Baba since 2023. The Baba no die. Otherwise, we do another thing that will pay you guys. You will shout.
Well, everybody are abusing all the people that lost somebody. It's different how they perceive it. Let everybody see. They have their. Let's move on, please. Let's move on. Go and advise the other people as well. They are really the ones people doing fracas since January. Nobu, you were saying
19 months now.
When they were doing fracas, nobody cautioned them to stop the fracas. DJ carried so many people on our platform.
Because I don't come out to fight the result.
better than
on
better.
that, I want to say this earlier before we start the audio. Okay, you see the relevance of the audio. I want to there are lapses in the audio, but I think it's true because there are so many things this guy said. Right? So on the part that he said he left the house in the morning, we don't even know the money he's talking about because the driver said nobody came out from that house. He left. Okay. Now, we don't know at the time this very particular person left the house. The relevance, what I pick out of this audio is that, you see, we've been looking for a way for someone to narrate what actually happened in Mo's house to us. No clue whatsoever until the driver came, right? Now, this audio again. Assuming this audio came out before the driver's statement, I would have loved it. But I think Bukky just also, they've seen the handwriting on the wall. And that is that she's bringing out whatever she thinks she has now, just to exonerate on herself. Because if you went too far to nail what Yomi was doing, you never sat down and analyzed if Yomi meant well for justice. You'll be seeing this hanky-panky from Muyiwa, Baba Mohbad. You, Bukky Jesse, have been dealing with them.
Bukky is biased, just biased.
She's biased, Papa. You've been dealing with them.
I hate on Yomi. All I just want is this, right? When we get this particular video out, then Yomi should now act on it. Yomi don't need her.
Yeah, I'll be glad if Yomi could act on it. I'll be very happy.
So all we need, let's get the video and then make Yomi act on it. They can't do anything. We have given them about I can't do anything. They said it's waste. Then now let those who know how to use it very well.
And also the one this boy, this man.
In fact, I will begin to call for new contribution on Yomi based on this video. Oh yeah, the Binti video that he said he gave to Papa Mohbad, we don't even know what that one contains. Papa Mohbad will sit on it and nothing will be done. And nobody has seen it or know to what extent that can or cannot help. Because I've not seen it. Yomi has not seen it. And Binti said he gave it to Papa Mohbad. And if it's something that is going to be contributory, they probably will sit on it. See? Because I've said it times without number. They don't want justice. All right, let us analyze this video. Thank you very much. Let's come back to the scope of this video. Everybody. Oh yeah, what do you guys have to say about the video, about the audio? Let's hear you guys' analysis. Is that it for you guys? I'm going to bring other people up. I don't want exchange. I don't want violence, aggression, and all those things. Okay?
I agree with the video. Like I said, the video, to me, I believe it. I mean, until proven otherwise. And then Wunmi did say in her interview, the night Mohbad died, Wunmi did say that there was a nurse with them overnight. And then, Wunmi said a lot of things. Adora said nobody saw his brother on Monday throughout.
I know, Supreme, right? I think it now makes sense. Though I understand clearly the context when Wunmi said the night that Mohbad died, that the father-in-law came, right? I understand that context, okay? But we can understand again by thematic perception test. There are some things that will just flow out of these people, out of trying to cover up things. There are some things that they will not be able to cover, and they just say those things out of some certain mistakes. I will now perceive that and use that. So she has mentioned the night that her husband died. They came to that house in the night, right? So could it be that there was a nurse with them throughout that night when they came from that show?
She said the night that her husband died, there was a nurse that stayed with them all night.
It would only make sense for a nurse to be there all night. If Mohbad passed that night and we have a video relative to the night, exactly. That particular night right now.
Because yes, there's what they call Floridian sleep, where
maybe that was the nurse they went to bring when they rushed out with that. when they were
when you are trying to cover up a
And
murder.
this makes sense that Mohbad would have died that morning. That Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is dead. That shows that could have been the initial video where they were in the car with Mohbad trying to take him to the hospital or whatever, and they announced him dead. Because the position of Mohbad in that car doesn't seem like coming from one hospital to another. From one hospital to another, he would have been packed straight.
And with you know, when there was, I don't know now, when we saw him in that car, it looks like his neck moved. When his neck moved that way, rigor mortis had not set in.
Exactly.
Rigor mortis had not set in, so his body was still in a flaccid mode. So you see.
And again, Papa, this audio, if this guy is making claim that nearly everybody in that house has one or two video in their hands, okay, for him doesn't have, I kind of not believe that part. Because if you say everybody, OG is having video, all what you are directing attention to is OG. We all know OG is the official photographer of Mohbad. And that is the person we have been calling out all this while. Police should go out for that OG right now with this audio. And I expect...
Okay, you guys should keep on. I'm trying to edit the audio out. Go on, let me edit the audio out.
And there is no way Bukky Jesse can tell us that he doesn't know who OG is in this case for more than 2 years, almost 2 years. You are ready, Bukky Jesse will be the one analyzing everybody in that house. They can't tell you who OG is and you don't verify who is OG. You used to call the family, you get your intel, somebody could tell you that Yomi was chatting with, what is his name now? Lifestyle, was sending Yomi message or whatever. But you could not get an intel that could tell you who OG was. And I believe because Bridget came out with this audio, she must have sent it to 1 or 2 persons who know those in their house. My question is, who is this person's voice that we are hearing in Mohbad's house? Can Adura come out and tell us who that person is? Because everyone that lives in Mohbad's house, they must know this voice. Or Prime Boy, can Prime Boy tell us who was talking? Because Prime Boy was in Mohbad few hours, and the person later that definitely the person knows Prime Boy. And who else can also come out to tell us who this voice is? Because this voice, they must tell us the name of this person who is talking. If Bukky Jesse was coming out and telling us that he doesn't know the name of this person, I find that suspicious. I don't believe that part. That DJ says...
Well, it's okay. I mean, to me, Mr. Rotimi, to me, she might not know who, and which is okay. That is, I don't think that is actually. Hold on, sir. I don't think it is relevant.
He said the name is relevant, Madam Mary, is 100%.
No, the name of the person speaking is relevant, but if Bukky doesn't know, I don't think it's relevant. We can just do investigation.
How do you forget the name of the person that chapter and give it this?
Okay, please, for 1 minute, please. The name of the person is relevant. If we can know the name of the person is a direct witness. He said he was in that house.
Yeah, the name of the person is relevant. What I'm saying is that if Bukky says she does not know,
she said she knows.
She said she knows. She said she knows, but it's not fault. She forgot to bring that it's in her phone.
Okay. So then she, I mean, it's easy. She will just look at her phone and bring it out.
Yeah. Let your video cover the case, and then we'll now someone book it to bring out the name of the guy, because since they want to run, then now we'll go for them. Whatever the guy is, we'll go for him now.
Then how I wish.
It's the one I can bet on you that before you come out, that name will be on your head.
Of course, now, of course.
Oh, so why are you telling me that?
Well, you know, we operate at a different level.
No, my brain is on that one.
Let's debate on that. Let's move on from that. One thing I wish Bukky Jesse asked the guy, if Bukky Jesse still has the guy's number and the number is still going through, which Bukky Jesse could have asked him, is the 3 seconds that is flying around, is it real? Is it real? Bukky Jesse should have asked that question. But under these circumstances, you know, it's not everything we remember. So we cut Bukky Jesse a slack on that.
Okay, but you just the one other important thing again, Madam Mary, which is very important. These persons that chatted with you, the number is existing. If it's WhatsApp, that means the person registered a number. to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we can get it. That's what I'm saying. We can get it.
It's a very good one also. Yeah.
Yeah, because the phone number is there. They can know who is registered to.
Because she has already claimed that this person was on WhatsApp.
Because I don't think it's lifestyle. I don't think it's lifestyle. And I don't know who among the guys there that have left. Again, I think Darisha is somewhere outside on honeymoon and lifestyle is out. Sheyi is out and Sheyi was not even there anyway. So I don't know who else has left the country.
At least this person acknowledged that he slept in the house. Definitely it was inside the second jeep, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Adamaris. Supreme, are you there? You're busy. I mean, the person the person must have been in that second jeep, not in Mohbad's jeep. Because he acknowledged they came home together and said Private didn't come. So he was with them all through the night. And that made him a credible witness.
This. Message me.
I'm editing the voice. Sorry, guys, you can keep on. I'm trying to separate only the voice out.
Vintage, you want to say something?
Yeah, Bodija.
Hello, please just speak now. You don't have to refer to anybody, please. Just speak.
Yeah,
We can hear you. There are 300 people here
I
listening.
just want to ask her something. Do you believe in the driver?
Which of the driver? Please just give your own points, please, because I don't want to mix.
The driver that said they drove them to the show and he slept at the gate.
Okay, the driver of the Prado Jeep. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Why don't you go ahead with what you're doing? Let's engage you. I will engage with her. Go ahead with what you're doing.
Hi, Rotimi. How you doing?
Good morning, Vintage.
Yeah, Mr. Rotimi, sorry, I heard the question, I couldn't answer you. Yes, OG was in the house, and you remember it was in that Prado where Mohbad was. It was the driver, Darosha in front, Mohbad, Umi, Prime Boy, the second row. The third row in the trunk of the Prado was OG and Spending. So it was a 7-seater Prado. So what this guy in this audio said was OG started recording even in the car, in the Prado, when they were in the Prado, because OG was present at the back. Spending claimed he was carrying Liam. But it was Spending, and it will make sense, OG being a photographer. Photographers are always on the standby, paparazzi, to catch the moment. Yeah. They are always ready to catch any moment. So that will make sense that OG, yes, I strongly believe OG. I gave OG's number to 2 people to try and develop a rapport. I mean, I don't think they did, because when Prime Boy came to my show, he gave me OG's number. Because remember, when Lifestyle left the house, according to the text messages, it's not that Prime Boy is lying now, because we have text messages. And according to that text messages, when Lifestyle told Prime Boy that, I don't go my area, I know they there again, no. May I give you OG number? Prime Boy now said, yes, please. So Prime Boy actually also sent me a message that he chatted with OG. So it was OG that eventually gave the bag, or Prime Boy's bag, to the director or whoever went to pick up, maybe Napi or something, pick up the bag. So yes, OG was there. And it will make more sense for OG to have an exclusive audio or video with him, being a photographer, that they are always ready to capture the moments.
Now, Madam Mary, the question is, does it mean that means this same person now on this audio, it means this person followed them to that show and came back home with them? Okay?
He acknowledged that he was in the second Prado. He acknowledged that.
Yes. Now, what we need to know is that who was in that Prado, and because that second one. And what I'm trying to look at is that
because the second one, I think the second one has Adura. I mean, we can also always ask again, but for what I remember, I think they said Adura was there, Lifestyle was there, Ade West, I mean, Akai West, I don't know, something West was there. The driver was there.
But the driver is supposed to capture what happened between Prime Boy and Mohbad.
You have diverted the conversation. 1 second.
Yes.
1 second. He did, and he already told them at the request.
Narrated his side, yes.
Yeah. So in the other Prado, I think Lifestyle, Adura, the driver, this other person, DJ Bami. Okay. DJ Bami, and I believe they said Ade West, then they call him Ade West. But you know, it's been a while I asked them, so because I know I jotted those names down to see the sitting arrangements, who was in what Prado, and what happened and thereabouts. So that is as far as I can remember. But Adura can always confirm that if he wants to, but they don't want to say. So
so that means that what we are calling out Bukky Jesse is to give us the name of this person that chatted with her. Very important, because you can't tell us.
Because I don't think I tried
to. The most important part of this your audio is the name of the person. That's the most important part of it.
Yes.
Because if we have the name by now, we'll have been calling out police to invite this guy over, and OG also, because both of them are indicted in that audio. If you say that OG has it, then who is it? She has to bring out the name of the
Don't let us use the word indictment so that they will not be frightened. Let us say to come forward and help us.
Okay, it's true.
To come forward and help us.
Yeah, to come forward. Now, what I'm saying is that if PJ wants to help justice, she says she's backing out, or in case she's not backing out, whatever. We demand the name from you, Bukky Jesse, the name of this person, to come and help us with more information.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I want to believe that people that talk to Bukky Jesse are listening, the critical thinker, everybody is listening on the windowsill, and she probably is here too. And if she, I don't know, you know, if they can, they should put these things out there. They should put it all this secret. You know me, I don't keep secret that much. They should put it out there. Let people work on it, whichever way they can work on it and stuff like that. If I can get a copy of this without her analysis, I will be able to do one or two things with it. In fact, I have wanted to cut it and cut out that section, but
I'm bringing it out for you now. Don't worry, I'm almost done.
Thank you, sir. So that is that, because when you get this one, you just oppose it with her interview where she said Enos came over, put it together with the driver's submission or testimony, and massage it with the doctor that said that the boy has died. And even if we see that video where they say Mohbad is dead, Mohbad's neck moved, if there was rigor mortis at that time, there wouldn't have been any movements. So we need to be able to do some things if they want to work, but sometimes if people don't want to work, if the government does not want to work, there are ways you can untwist their hands and they will work. But if you yourself don't even know what you want and you are doing and they don't want to work,
then everything goes for them. But if they don't want to work and you are persistent and you know exactly what you want and you can have your backings and you can just push them a little bit, they will work. They have worked. The police have worked for us. They work for us. The police
and again,
work.
Madam, let me bring this again before I forget. Sorry. You know the publication that they gave on Mohbad on Monday. I want to believe this audio has been with them, and it's one of the submissions they do have within themselves to agree that I actually find on Monday.
I don't know. I cannot say yeah or nay, and it's still not. I don't know. You know,
for them, for all this while that we have been talking about forensic whatsoever, this guy already dead on Monday. Mama was narrated. Baba never.
I can't say yeah or nay. I don't know if that is why they did that. It's what they did. I don't know. But you see, if they have brought this one out, people will have been able to, for example, let me say when we wrote an adjoint petition, we will have been able to even reference this, attach this.
Somebody said that voice is Ayan's voice. Somebody says Ayan's voice. Who is Ayan?
Oh, maybe it could be. Ayan is the one laying gata to man she birthday, 2 weeks birthday for Liab, 3 weeks birthday for Liab, to man like cake in Guguba, 7 months birthday for Liam. That's Ayan. Laying gata by.
Okay. We'll get where he has spoken before and we'll compare it together with this.
Well, I don't think that would be Ayan's voice because you know what? Ayan and Wumi are very, very close. Very, very close. So I don't know if Ayan maybe I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and some people are saying Ayan is even the father of Liam. I don't know. So I don't know if it is going to be Ayan, but I don't know. It could be. Because one thing I know is eventually these guys will speak because Mohbad's voice we superimpose and they will just I don't know, they will just start confessing without even knowing that they are confessing.
I think they are going through one thing or the other, and that's why they are coming out with their own story. But I don't know how to go about it, but I still don't believe that if you have a video evidence, you want to travel abroad before you release it. That's the part I don't agree to. Okay? Because
just in case if Spending is listening now, because I know he always comes to Papariano's show and he always sometimes listens to my show. And I know Queen is always on my show and on Papariano's show. Let me pass this message out to him. Instead of you going to the court, they said the last time he just left the court, he was crying. He stepped out of the court and started crying. Spending, there's still room for you. You can still change your testimony and you can still come forward with the truth. So there's still room.
Celebrated.
And you will be celebrated, and there's still room for you to do what is right. There's still room for you, please. There's no need crying. The deed has been done, but there's room for corrections. So, Queen, I know Queen contacted me and told me to call her. That is urgent. I did not respond, and I do not wish to respond. But reach out to other people, and there's still room for you to make amendments because everybody mentioned your name. Everybody mentioned your name.
The last time I met Queen on your show, she got down because of you. I even blame me for them that very day, Madam Mary's. I remember that night.
And that was not my show. Was that my show or Aduke? I think we were on Aduke's show.
It was your show.
It was mine?
Yes,
okay.
It was your show. She came up and I dragged her. I didn't believe what she was saying. I didn't even know you were the one that was telling me that she's a Queen's mother, Spending's mother or something. I believe it's Spending's mother. It was your show now.
I strongly believe it's Spending. I've done the analysis because
the manner at which she's defending him.
Yeah, she claimed Omo Adubo, and Queen left Nigeria 15 years ago. When we did the calculation, this boy will be only 8 years old. tí Queen dẹ̀ ti kúrò Nigeria when the boy was 8 years old, ọmọ àdúgbò. And Queen mọ̀ ìpò lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n, Lala ti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n rí. No. And if in the way they talk the same way. They stammer. You know, Queen stammer, tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ pàpàpàpà, ó máa kálòlò. That's the way Spending speaks.
We were hopeful that Spending was going to give us the three truths until when he came out and began to tell us half truths. You told us the story how you guys left the show. You didn't tell us much about the house. And look at what is coming out now from people. And Spending was there all through the night, you know. So I think Spending has a lot to tell the world what happened to Mohbad. And
there's another question I want to ask Spending.
100%.
Why did Spending and Wunmi, why did they stay behind in the car? In the Prado?
Okay. Because you are a man. I don't know, are you a babysitter? Was he employed to babysit Liam? But the driver said the Wunmi got them from the Prado at the time now.
Yeah, now she also said she got down. She went to call Darosha when they were arguing when Prime Boy and this person.
We knew that was a lie, though. We knew that was a lie because the driver said they used you. We knew that was a lie. The driver said they used his account to give area boys money. It was his account they used, so it wasn't the Darosha that went to get money at ATM. But that aside, Madam Mary, if Spending could come out to say a lot of things today. Already, Spending has been tagged as a prime suspect to Mohbad's case. He has nothing to lose. He get plenty to gain than to lose if he speaks the truth as it stands now. He has been tagged. In short, he's the main person that could tell the truth to the world, and the world will say, yes, you have done well. Okay? Because he has been tagged. Now, Prime Boy has been exonerated. But you, Spending, you will go to high court because you are a prime suspect to this matter. How come they exonerated every other person, but only you, they brought in? You must ask yourself this question, except you want to rot in jail. Except you still want to go and test that jail without...
I want you to know that there's no high court, so even the charges...
Why would there be high court? It's a modern
okay, Mr. Rotimi, let me tell you. There is no high court.
To jail.
Hold on, sir. Let me explain now. In this case, the charges that they gave them, they are not going to high court, so it's going to be settled in the magistrate courts. There's no high court.
In the homicide case...
Wait now, wait, Rotimi, please. Go on.
Rotimi, I'm giving you information. I'm not arguing.
Wait, please. Supreme, please don't you quickly go high and people don't like it, please.
I don't go high. I'm only talking. I'm in a hollow place.
Hear his own, and then you can now propel. Okay, we are trying to get something from you. What you said, you were correct, but don't forget, a case can be appealed to the High Court, to the Supreme Court.
So the Supreme Court.
Now let me repeat myself.
Wait, guys, please wait. A criminal case, okay, can be treated in the magistrate court, right? It doesn't mean whether High Court, even the magistrate court can sentence somebody to life imprisonment. So it doesn't mean like, because the case is small whatsoever. No. A magistrate case can handle a criminal case, a state high court can handle it, the court of appeal can handle it, and then Supreme Court. It's starting from the magistrate court, and that doesn't make any difference, yes. So, are we clear on that? That doesn't make any difference. Magistrate court. So magistrate court can sentence someone to life imprisonment.
Papa, can we hear our side of the argument? Papa, please go ahead. I want to hear your side of the argument.
Okay. It's okay. Let's just move from that. It's okay.
The only thing I'm saying, I don't understand what Papariano explained, but the only thing I'm giving out an information. I'm not assuming or debating it. This case, Spending and the nurse, their case is not going to the high courts. It's going to the magistrate courts. Okay, it's going to, in fact, I have the name of the magistrate. I just don't have it handy. And their trial is starting on the 30th of this month. There is no high court in Mohbad's case, period.
Okay, so what you're saying now that can the case now be appealed?
the case will only be appealed after the trial. They can't just appeal a case now that has not even begun. They have to first of all try it. When they try it, then you can appeal it. Smith and Bankole, they could have appealed their case. Well, that one was in the High Court anyway. But yes, you can appeal it.
Okay, that means what Papano said now overrides what your submission, because
What Papano said did not override mine.
No, hold on, Madam Mary. Papano made it clear to us the case can begin from the magistrate court and proceed further to High Court, to appeal
this
court.
This case, you are still saying High Court.
Guys, please, let's distinguish. This is an internet world. I'm on the internet right now. Let me clear, okay? So
I'm only telling you. Wait, Papano, before you go there.
Don't emphasize. We've gotten it.
This case is not going to High Court.
No, it's in the magistrate court. Let's make the difference.
Not Corona. Not Corona. Not.
Let's wait. We all know what the magistrate court is. Corona is a Corona. Corona is not the magistrate court. Please. Corona, the magistrate court is the smallest court in Nigeria, aside the customary court. The criminal case can be prosecuted in a magistrate court, state high court, court of appeal, then Supreme Court. It doesn't go to customary court. The smallest court in Nigeria, which can treat a criminal case, is the magistrate court. Now the difference is this: a magistrate, I'm having it in front of me. A magistrate court cannot sentence a suspect or a defendant to any charges that would exceed more than 5 years imprisonment. All right. That's to say that this case is a very small case. That's why it's not going to state high court. State high court focuses on cases that, for example, if it's life imprisonment, if it's sentenced to death by hanging. But because the DPP have seen that the case of nurse, right, and spending, it will not be more than 5 years imprisonment. It is anything, maybe 6 months, 1 year, but cannot exceed five years imprisonment. So it's correct. Yes, a magistrate court in Nigeria cannot sentence a suspect to life imprisonment. The magistrate court's criminal jurisdiction is limited to a maximum sentence of 5 years imprisonment. Most serious crimes like those punishable by life imprisonment are typically tried and sentenced by the High Court or the Federal High Court according to the Constitution. So that is how it is.
You are very correct. And this is what I'm saying, that this case, this court, wait, let me finish. When I finish, your answer will be there.
I'm talking about challenging it further.
They have to first of all find them guilty now before you talk about challenging.
I understand that. That's the beginning. You talk about
please wait. I'm not standing on my point. I said what I said out of my little knowledge. Okay, this is clarity right now. We have a clarity here that there are charges, that their offense is not an offense that is going to be, seen as, it's not a serious offense, more than 5 years imprisonment.
Challenging the ruling.
Please wait, let's make this constructive, please. Let's say I'm a suspect, okay? The DPP who took me, who charged me to that magistrate court, the DPP understand that the offense on me is not a very serious offense. It's an offense that can be between like few weeks, few months, or few years, less than 5 years imprisonment. DPP knows the right place to take his case to. They are the one that take their cases to which court. So DPP has seen it that way. So it means DPP who want to nail the person, who want to say, nurse, you killed Mohbad, already believe that the nurse cannot serve anything more than 5 years imprisonment. Maximum is 5. Okay. So now let's now say that the DPP, okay, went to that particular court, and the DPP said, this particular nurse, you are found guilty. Let me say this: the DPP did everything right in the prosecution, and the judge, the magistrate of that court, is able to find the nurse guilty, of the offense which the DPP brought against the nurse. Let's say magistrate say, I hereby declare the nurse guilty of negligence, and you're hereby sentenced to 2 years imprisonment, right? The nurse will appeal to a state high court. So what the state high court will do, they will review the decision of the state high court. If
magistrates,
now, what the judge of the high court,
they will review
the decision of the magistrate. If the decision is convincing enough, they will uphold it. That is, they will uphold it. It doesn't mean that they will sentence the nurse to 1 million years. No. They will only uphold the initial decision or dismiss it.
But now, at the hearing of the nurse, at the state high court, okay?
See my 2 points. I want to stay with this 2 points. It is either the nurse, okay, is set free, all right, or she doesn't serve anything more than 5 years imprisonment.
Yes, I get you. What I'm saying is that, furthermore, the case can be appealed. So definitely, if the appeal stands, it goes to high court. We have agreed on that, and it goes further. Okay. My point now is that what if it gets to that high court while they were reviewing the case, they see more evidence coming at them at the state high court now or federal high court whatsoever. Then that will bring life back to
even at this magistrate court. Even at this magistrate court, in the view of new evidence, additional or supplementary charges can be filed. So it's not that it's final or anything like that. But I'm just giving an information that I have for a while now. I don't know if you people know that they were already arraigned on the 24th of March. They were arraigned on the 24th of March. Let me finish this sentence, please. They were arraigned on the 24th of March, and trial is starting. They are starting trial on the 30th of April. And it's going to be held at a magistrate court. And I have the name of the magistrate, the judge, whatever they call him.
Now, in other words, whatever we are doing at Corona is a joke, Madam Mary's assistant.
It's not a joke.
So when you are already charging people, and
I just answered that question though. I said, in lieu or in view, when you have a new evidence in view, a supplementary charges that can be done. The supplementary charges can be done if at any time in a case, even when the case is over too, when you have a concrete evidence that is convincing or that is concrete, you can always bring a case up again.
I want us to move away from our initial position.
Okay,
no DPP,
let's move.
I want us to move from this position. The DPP does whatsoever she wants to do with a criminal case. Right? It can take it to court, even when the investigation is still going. They have an absolute power, not even Supreme Court can tell them when or how to take a case to court. You see? They have absolute power. Uncontrollable by no force.
The charges they gave them,
even if Corona is still going on, if the DPP find it reasonable to take the case to court, they have an absolute constitutional power that the Ministry of Justice. Are you going to teach the Ministry of Justice their work?
And the charges they gave them are very, very low.
What are the charges? Negligent?
One of them.
So
conspiracy will be there.
Because anyway, in the light of new evidence, everything can be unturned. Simple.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes, right, it's not even because the case in court. In many countries today, there are sometimes, even in America, a criminal is, a person is convicted, is even already serving, and then new evidence will come, and they will have to release the person.
Yeah.
So it happens everywhere. So just because the case is ongoing, does not mean Corona not be going.
Papa, this is the move of DPP charging these people. Don't you see it as a way just to silence the public outcry? To say that after all, we're already charging people to court. Their government is responding to us. Don't you think that's their style of what they are trying to achieve?
Okay, let me what I'm doing. I'm almost done. Let me just continue.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Mary's. Good morning, Mr. Ritex. Rotimi. And I can't see the name.
That's okay, everybody. Good morning.
Easy Diamond and the commenters. That is Ayan in that picture right there on my page. You see this guy here? I've been saying it since. Why people are ignoring this particular guy called Ayan. Ayan is one of the rugged boys in Mohbad's camp. He's an Ikorodu boy. You know, he belongs to whatever group he belongs to. You know, he was at that burial on that day. If you watch video, when he got down there, everybody was shouting, "Ah, Ayan is here." They were bowing down completely. The fact that they know that he's a bad boy. You know, so when that voice notes they were playing, personally, I don't think it's this guy. You understand? Because this is the same guy that picked Liam, that carried Liam to the Badon show, that put Liam on his neck. This is the same guy that was there celebrating every month Liam's birthday, that we saw him spraying money on. Ayan is not a getter, no, he's not. So we're not talking about this guy. And this guy was the same guy that was crying crocodile tears when Mohbad was announced, fake crying.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy has been ignored. While he was in the car, the second Prado with them lifestyle, this Ayan guy was at the show.
Well, I hope inquest will not be finished because OG needs to come, Ayan needs to come, Adi West needs to come back. You know, that's why I said I don't know the people that are just managing this case.
So I would digress a little bit to spending. You know, spending compromise on that fateful day. He said that he wanted to faint, that he's sweating and all sort of things like. And there is evidence for that. King White came out to come and put this spending under the train. Because when I spoke to Spending, just a week after he was released from the cell, Spending said that he always see Mohbad in his dream more than 4 or 5 times while he was there in the cell. And that Mohbad have always warned him not to compromise, to say the truth and let him get justice. And he said that is exactly what he's going to do. But I did not interview him further. I did not ask any further questions. Like, all I just said was, make sure that you come out there and say the truth. And he said Mohbad warned him. That's what he said. And he said he will say everything that he knows. He knew a lot about what by Mohbad Spending. A night before that coroner inquest, King White, Spending, and his lawyer, they were there in an hotel in Ikorodu, planning what this guy would say in court and what to say. So, Spending, when I give this submission before, Queen reached out to me, Mr. Lagata, can I speak to you? You know? And I gave her my number. She called me. How would I say it? She's possessed, or her possessiveness or whatever with this Spending was crazy. And she won't let me talk. She would but by and large, she wanted to just, you know, try and send me a narrative that I would not buy. Because before she even started talking to Spending, I don't think she's Spending's mother. Because she used to be on Papariano, and I used to be really, really sorry for her when she's been dragged by anti-justice. She'll be shouting and she will lose her voice. Her voice will be, you know, she was so emotionally attached to this justice even before she started talking to Spending. So that's why I wouldn't took her. I knew when she was
to the Spending for a long time, but she just did not come to the public with that information.
Madam,
I know now. I spoke to Coin now,
you were
and
not
I
even
know.
you were not even on TikTok then. Trust me. Papariano.
She was on Tanya Mologo's Facebook.
Papariano, you remember this lady now, Papariano? When you start your water, you know, you will just leave there. She'll be shouting.
Olusle.
The day she said, drop Abati, I will give you lion. Drop Abati.
Listen,
you know that
I was there that day. She said, I'll give you 500 or lion.
She's a very poor person, I beg.
Listen, that what your rationale does not mean that she's not spending small.
Yeah,
because
Madam,
I know her
Madam
from
Mary's,
I know her
Madam
from
Mary's, Madam Mary's, you cannot give me.
Let not be a contention.
You cannot give me.
Let us watch.
You cannot
Tell us
give
what
me.
you know. Wait, let us say what she knows, and then we'll tell her what we know. Yeah, go and say what you know.
I know her from Facebook. She has spoken to me one-on-one. She has confided in me, and she told me the Omo Adubo. Okay, now this lady left Nigeria this year 16 years when the boy was 8 years old. Omo Adubo. What? And she told me how this spending went to the first jail. Omo Adubo, Omo Tani Lomo Adubo, that you'll be that close. How she got a lawyer now in San for the boy, and they talk almost the same way. They both stammer. Omo tí ó ti bí kó tó travel ni. Maybe she did not disclose to her current husband that she had a child.
Okay, are you saying that you're suspecting that she's spending murder, right? Hello?
Just speak the same way.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to be clear so that
They
I move on.
stammer.
Hello. Are you suspecting that she's spending mom, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now that go on, let's hear what you know.
Right, Madam Mary's, I cannot challenge your submission. You know, you're entitled to it. But I'm just saying that I stand on my own observation from the beginning of when the Queen started talking on this justice for Mohbad, you know. So I don't think she is, but
what is that your observation? Tell us now. What do you know about her before justice?
My observation was even when they were contributing money for spending, this lady was against it. We are right here on this platform. When they were
wait, please. You said Queen was against contributing money for spending.
Yes, now then.
No, please.
They want to release him from.
They even called me for money.
Hold on.
Wait, now, please, let me clear something now.
Not now. I am saying before.
No. I don't think at any point in time. In fact, let me say something like that.
This woman.
I and Queen became enemy because of spending. I can analyze crime board.
It was after. Papariano, you don't know your student again.
I know she's concerned, but I don't remember.
Wait, let me remind you. Hold on. Let me remind you. Let me remind you.
I don't know. No, I don't think any such happened, please.
December.
I have memories. I do recollect things.
Papariano,
on what ground?
December.
Can you tell me one accusation? To be against somebody, you make an accusation. What accusation has she ever made against spending?
The December 2023, stroke January 2024. This lady, she was always present here. In fact, she was your moderator. You gave her moderator. And when she was here, even before you go strong on water, she's always here. And she was against Westo. Then, wait now. She be now me they talk now. I was moderating for Westo now. You understand? All those periods when Westo started doing live, and I know what she always say. I didn't.
Before who was doing live? Before who was doing live?
I didn't say before anyone was doing that. I'm saying Westo before when Westo was doing live then.
Okay.
You know, even me as I'm speaking to you, I did not put a penny towards spending's contribution. You understand? I didn't put a pound. It was a single penny. And she then was against that. I wish I can have that recording, but it's a long...
If there's one person Queen has always been against that I know is Wumi. She can fight them to any point.
Yes, now.
But spending
yes,
it, but Queen against spending, no. I can't tell her.
Queen called me and asked, how can I help spending?
What date is that, please? What date?
March.
March what? March what?
March what? Now, how many March have we witnessed? We've only witnessed one.
Last year. Now, this year, last
we
year.
have witnessed March 24, 25 now.
We are
not this year now. No,
exactly.
Okay, no, not this year.
That's why I'm asking
March last year, she called me.
Okay, you are saying March last year.
Sir, what she narrated to me, I'm okay. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
You said you left 15 years ago. The boy, per calculation, will be 8. You should not even recognize him.
Okay, Madam Iris, when I said my date now, I didn't say the date I gave before your date was, I said December 23 January 24.
Queen has never gone against spending anytime, anywhere. Even on the Jokem's platform, she doesn't allow them to talk about spending at all.
The platform was just April, May 2024.
Are you trying to say that?
April, May 2024.
Are you trying to say that Queen just found out that spending is called Ayobami Sadiq, even after the police preliminary report, when they mentioned the name Ayobami Sadiq? Are you saying that she's just finding out that she knows anybody called spending and who is Ayobami Sadiq? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
to start with,
I can't speak for her because I don't know. What I'm saying is that
the moment she heard that name, she will recollect now.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that when that Queen started getting on spending was from that same March, April 2024.
Can we just come back to our analysis here, please? I don't think that Queen can never happen. Spending.
Anyone that
following platform, not here.
I'm just saying what I know, even from your platform.
I know she was just no, please, never here. She was just calm.
She's always here now.
She was fighting it. We never knew. Because we're not that much. We weren't analyzing spending that much. So there's no way. Like, in fact, that time people were saying, what is spending do? People were calling spending innocent.
Can I ask you a question?
Nobody was dragging spending at the time. Why would she be against that?
Can I ask you a question? Do you remember when Spending was arrested?
Yeah, sure.
What month? What year?
That was 2023.
What month, sir?
The month?
Yeah.
Spending's arrest is in the month of September.
No. See, she's definitely now, yeah?
Wait, what month? Tell me what month.
It was around December now. Cell. I said bill one quickly for them to come out.
No, it was not around December.
No, please stop. No.
When was it?
It was around December they were going to be released.
You're talking about bailing.
Bailing is what you're talking about.
Bailing now. Yes, now. Bailing, sorry.
You say arrested now?
You told me arrest. You said what month Spending was arrested? September. Spending and the month was already there.
Papa Yaro, I want to say bailing when they were, because I'm still want to go back to.
Okay, let's clear something first. Let's clear something. Now I'm recollecting, both Prime Boy, Spending and Nurse were all detained since September. When they went, they never came back. They were detained. Okay? Are we okay on that? When they went in, that September, they presented themselves. September, they never came out. They were detained.
I agree with that, Papayano. I was referring to their release because I know they don't want them to sleep in there because of, you understand? So it was that period. This lady, always here on your platform here. In fact, 31st of December cross January 2024. Ekpenimoju, Boli B, Abati, Queen Alaja, and
what is your point here?
I don't know why you are pulling this. She's always
what is your point? What is your point?
She's always fighting against women. When it comes to
you from the
teacher, please wait now.
you believe that
she's always fighting against women.
Okay, let us move ahead, please.
Yes, she's always fighting against women.
You believe that you suspect that she might be Spanish mom, and I'm saying
no. If you say she's spending more,
I don't think she is. So that is the point of contention here. So you can hold on to that.
Let me tell you, it's not. I'm almost 100% certain.
Okay.
Because it can never be big. I mean, I came from one Adugo too. Adugo. When Queen is 40, Queen should be 46 years old now. She was 45 last week. Last year. And she left Nigeria. Wait. She left Nigeria she left Nigeria when Queen left Nigeria when she was 30 and the boy was 8.
She told you a story.
15 years ago. Kini ìbáṣepọ̀ kí tó wà láàrin wọn tó máa rántí ọmọ 8 years old when she was 30. It's not that they were even close in age. Tó jẹ́ pọ́n jọ ń ṣe kékeré. No. And they speak the same way.
You know why she can't be the mom? Okay.
Why can't she?
If she's the mom, there will be some very close relationship. I mean, my mom is abroad. You know those kids now whose mom or family is abroad. They always discussing, like, there's always this relationship. At least she'll be calling her son, there will be this kind of conversation.
They do. Because Queen told me that Spending has been in jail before too.
Who was Yahoo?
And she was the one that bailed him.
Who was Yahoo?
They've been in communication. And Spending doesn't live with Mohbad. Spending also has her own.
Who was Yahoo?
Spending has money. Hold on, Lagata. Spending, his nickname came from spending money. That's why they call him Spending.
She said that on this platform. We heard that a lot.
That's why they call him Spending. So
he used to be a Yahoo boy. That's why.
And this guy, Queen sent him a lot of money.
No, he used to be Yahoo boy, Madam.
Do you know? And you are saying no?
Madam Elis, I'm telling you.
I'm not disputing the fact that it's not a Yahoo boy. I'm saying his mother also sent money.
That's what man like to sometimes. Little things, so sometimes you move on. But normally everybody in try to hold their position. But then move on. Local hold their position. Then mama just feel a judge.
It's not gonna happen, Papayano. Anyway, I'm saying that the reason why they call him Spending was because he was used to get involved in this Yahoo, whatever they do.
I am not disputing that.
That is how long.
But I'm saying in addition to that, Queen gives him a lot of money.
I didn't have everything.
She told me herself.
Okay.
Queen told me herself. Madam Mary's, in fact, when she was even abusing me too, she used it to abuse me that Tani mo help uri. She go waba making help spending me or help spending. No. Then I now introduced Queen to Pierce. And I left her in the hands of Pierce. I'm not disputing the fact that she does Yahoo or not. I'm almost 100% certain that Iyeli, people in secondary school, near age 20 or 22, because Queen left Nigeria when she was 30, and Omoye was 8. Omoye was 8 because Omo Adugo mi. Wọ́n sọ pé ó lọ jail kí mo tún máa fẹ́ bá ní ṣe pọ̀.
They spoke to Spending's mom now. Ìyá Òṣogbo.
That wasn't Spending's mom. Ìyá Òṣogbo is not Spending's mom now.
Okay.
They were
Ìyá Òṣogbo is not Spending's mom.
That the mother cannot even walk. They hide the mother of Spending from us and the father. They just said he was living with one grandmother, one old woman like that. That
was just to seek public. Paparano. It's a strategy to seek public fund for his release. So anyway, let's move on from that. So this Ayan guy, And I believe that audio that came out was not a proper, it was, anyway, it will all come out. They just secret will come out because I don't know how that audio, somebody say they were talking from even the way they were talking, oh yeah, if you want to travel, I will carry you and everybody to straight away into that conversation. So to me, it does not make sense. So, and I don't think any of those boys recognize that voice that is speaking, But we are doing findings from the people, whoever knows that voice. Somebody was saying in the comment section earlier that was Ayan. I don't think that was Ayan. Ayan's voice is like not. I doubt it though. But yeah, mentioning that it might be Ayan again. We'll go and play all this video that Ayan has been talking. I will compare that voice with the Ayan voice and see. Just the same way we find out that.
Anybody read this? As Maggie said, it was staged by Bookie. Distraction.
Distraction, yeah. I strongly believe that. Because not just distraction.
Let's look at if it's true. Because no, don't be calling me Brashegun.
No. I mean,
so many people are asking me the question because so many people have been asking me,
we did together, my sister. I only more dear.
Let me go tell you, explain. Now, okay. Now let's pick it one and let's pick the other. Good evening, everybody. So if the voice note is real, let's look at it. And if the voice note is a distraction, let's look at it. So for me, let me first of all go with if the voice note is real, then I'll come to if the voice note is a distraction. So if that voice note is real, I tried to listen to the 5 hours show Bookie did that very day. And I see Papariana has been constantly playing and replaying it. And I listened to where she called in a lady at 2 hours, 35 minutes. And I think the lady was talking with her out of respect. She didn't want to tell her she was so stupid, knowing all the information she was even giving the lady. Like, Baoleshima for 16 million. She autopsy, no question, and you are even a part of this, I can see from the lady's, language, she doesn't want to, but she knew the beginning of everything Bookie is saying is wrong.
Of course.
From where Bookie started, even Bookie needs to listen to herself. Her defense was so weak, watery, sour, and even dead on arrival. Everybody just watched it.
It has always been.
Yes, we just watched it because, to be honest with you, I'm speaking, I don't even know how stupid I am sounding right now, but to my haters, yes, I'm sounding stupid. So that is the same way Bookie was sounding that very day.
Now strategy to divert attention away from her. And there are things she has said that there's record for them. So only people that read between the lines and pay attention that will understand the game.
And also, she's a shameless lady, I swear. You see, when you cannot stay on your lane, mind your business, and you are even dumb, acting like you are intelligent, that is what you get. Imagine somebody is so dumb. She's not even ashamed to stage such show. Is this the time for you to start coming to tell us that Baba Mohbad go for justice? You've already said it once.
Yeah.
I think the reason why she really don't like Papariano is because of that show that Papariano, play repeatedly. That her once a truthful show. That show that she did
for Baba.
Yes, for Baba. So now.
Yeah, but that week Papariano played that. It was a week of recap now. People were playing people's old record now.
To be honest with you, we're supposed to put that side by side with her recent talk.
Of course.
Listen to herself.
Yeah, not even just that. There's still some shows now. I don't know why people are not bringing all those ones out. My sister, let me tell you something, yeah. I was at the point closer to her then, and I know how she plays the game, you know. You see, the attack on people, if you look at it, I was attacked, so I was lied. I was lied upon. Papa didn't even play that voice here on this show. And that's the game. They wanted to nail and drag people that knows the truth.
Are you analyzing Buki or are you analyzing the voice notes?
I'm analyzing Buki has.
Okay, let me go down. I don't have time for that one. Let's talk about the voice notes.
Yeah, like I said, if the voice note was real, so before Lagata interjects me, if the voice note was real, that means Baba don't want justice. And if the voice note is not real, what are we expecting?
Even from that show, Display Diamond, from that show, you can tell that it was just a show of shame. It doesn't even sound real to me personally, my opinion. Honestly, it's obvious, and that was why there is so much attack on the barrister. You know?
No, you mean the show or the voice note?
The voice note and the show was to come and, she came to do that show now for a purpose.
You see, let me tell you something.
And that voice note was a weapon for her, which she has been planning since that autopsy result.
He has no weapon anymore. You know why? You see, the Odumosu played this game nicely. I'm not going to lie to you. With them. He was smart with them. He wasn't smart with the case, but he was smart with them. He was ready for them at any time. So, if they go after Odumosu, Odumosu will win them.
Of course.
He will win them. So, if Odumosu has all this strategy,
they're in court already though, but that's why he's holding on to some stuff.
If Odumosu has all this strategy to hit them at the right time, that means
one who is in court.
Odumosu now took them to court.
Took Baba back to court.
No, Baba Mohbad though.
Don't go to court.
Buki Jesse now.
In Nigeria or in London?
I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose anything, but you understand? I'm not sure if I'm allowed.
Supreme is confirming it too.
But yeah, of course not. There's so many cases there. It's going to kickstart as well, but because there is so many lies and anyway.
But so hold on. So that means Odumosu can play this kind of game, and he did not use this tactics for us, justice for Mohbad.
If you give me a contract as a lawyer, as a legal advisor, I'm obliged to do whatever you ask me to do, right? Even if I'm quoting the law for you, it's what you need to do, and you want to do it your way.
Okay, Yoba, please. You said who can't win who. I'm interested in that your argument. You mean Odumosu cannot win Baba and Buki Jesse? Wallahi, Odumosu will win Baba, Buki Jesse in addition to Muyiwa. No, he will win them. Where people will have suspected, maybe the money, anyway, maybe the GoFundMe. Odumosu is up to something. For me, I think Odumosu is up to something. For him to be playing this card the way he's flipping it. He has strong evidence. Okay. So Baba Mohbad will win Odumosu.
undisputed. I will just tell you, don't get in between that. Don't get in between that. You don't need that. Whoever wants to win, any of them, that doesn't concern us. They were doing their things behind the scene. All we need is how we can forge forward to get justice for Mohbad. So that part of them, both of them, either Odumosu or send request now uncertain. You have not sent request. Send request and I will accept you. Your account is on private. No, I don't want to be between them. I want to learn how to fight my fight. That's another person's fight. They were together before. When they were entering, sharing money, did they think about us? Well, whatever they want to do, let them fight themselves in court. What concerns us? I be highest to go just leave about but make you go they fight them. Go follow under lawyer. Follow our case. Gonna justice not concern us. Small picking dive. Mohbad was the son of that lawyer. Will he himself, will he behave like that? The moment you start seeing things not going right, as a lawyer, if you respect yourself, you withdraw. You withdraw yourself. All the time that has been delayed by him, to where do we put all of that? All the time delayed, things are not working, then leave. Must you be there? You two want to chop now. I beg.
These are evil genius. Evil genius people. Lagata, so where is Muyiwa now since how many days?
He's on the road.
They are not going to confuse platform.
He's on the road, no. Muyiwa. Stupid man. He's on the road. He's critically hiding. Maybe last week they tell us, say, we could not listen to anybody apart from the critical thinkers.
Who are these critical thinkers?
Papa, I don't know their name.
Pet Cage?
No, Pet Cage, Pet Cage, no.
Paparano. It's only the our local injustice for Mohbad.
Paparano. No, Pet Cage hasn't left though. Paparano, if you can invite Pet Cage and Azuko for a proper show, you'll be, I don't know, you'll be flabbergasted.
Who told you Perkins left?
He hasn't left though. We speak.
Yeah, I've not seen him for months.
He's just busy.
Leave all those guys are there, leave waiting. Make press code and make them all collect money going quest. They just focus on your own news. Forget
where does he belong to now? Lagata.
Okay.
Petket stands for justice, and you know they just took his idea. They collect manual, they don't collect. They collect children, they don't collect manual. You know, Young Daddy just played him, and obviously they attacked him with KJC and all of that. They sent an attack on him.
Lagata, hold on. When you people were together.
No. Don't use that word, please. I was never in any group with them.
When you were defending them, like
defending
just anything wrong in them, then like Muyiwa, then.
Good morning, Papa. Hello. And good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Papa, hello, do you remember one time that you were asking me if Papa was a suspect? And I replied you that he is a suspect. One of the main reasons why I replied you that he is a suspect was him. How can something happen to his son and they now give power of Anthony to somebody that he is not seeing, somebody that has not given him penny, put him as a carpenter and live abroad for many years? How does it sound? How does it look? Can you imagine? Right from day one, I don't trust that guy. You are saying you loan your brother money for a case that you are supposed to pay.
Uncle Matamba.
Yeah.
Yes. Does that make Baba a suspect for what killed Mohbad?
Not to buy Mohbad, but for holding some information. There are some informations that man knows, and up to now is not doing it. To me, all of them are suspects. All of them. They are all going to maybe is guilty for one offense or the other. Not to the point of that, but for holding some information, for making the case linger till now. All of them are holding information. If the lawyer, because I will not say the lawyer know much, because if the lawyer know much, they are not supposed to just drop him like that. Except they are not aware that the lawyer have already grabbed some things that he will use against them. Because if the lawyer have, like, someone is sick, you get to the hospital, you don't have to lie to the doctor. You have to tell the doctor some truth. It's almost the same thing like a lawyer. When you hire a lawyer, you need to tell the lawyer everything so that the lawyer can know where to come in. So for those to be dragging them now, you might have gotten some information. So the issue of that cannot be certain now. Except the lawyer started bringing his card, and lawyers are smart in that. Even if lawyer brings from the house now, you see Papa will just open mouth down. Where do you see this kind of information? They have forgotten that once you make a statement for a lawyer can just take one word from that statement and just, before you know it, you will get what you want. So many people are going to get into trouble with these things that they are doing. That is why they say truth don't have duplicates. Once you speak the truth and you stand on that truth, it definitely set you free. But once you start lying, you start using one lie to cover the lie. Before you know it, actually just this one lie I want to say, I will not say another lie again. Before you know it, that one lie will become millions. So all these people are just putting themselves into a big problem. Yeah. At the end of the day, people that are real, the main culpable persons, they might even go free. And not these people will just go and start jail for saying what they are not supposed to say. That's why most of the time, I don't know how to talk. I don't really come up on platform apart from this, because he was among the first hosts that I know about this justice from Mohbad. Then for that date that Lakata and Papayano are trying to look for, maybe September. If it's September they arrested all those people, does that mean they spent 3 months in the jail? Because Lakata is correct in terms of they were trying for them not to spend Christmas inside the jail. So if Papayano says September, does that mean they used 3 months in the jail? And I remember Prime Boy was not, he didn't come out quickly. Prime Boy didn't come out quickly, so I don't think it's September. Maybe it's around November. October, not September. So I'm just listening to everything there, so that's why I just let me come up and say something. Thank you.
Can I speak now, please? Can I go ahead?
Speak on this.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Papa Riano, for bringing me up. It's my first time on your platform. So, I listened to the conversation being had this morning, and I just want to say a few things. I think on J4M, we need to clearly understand this. He who must come to equity must come with clean hands. What we're doing here is seeking justice for a young man, a young 26-year-old man. And I think certain things are not right. When we see things to be condemned, I'm up here to speak this morning because of the barrister. I don't want to know what has gone wrong behind the scenes, but I would make my conclusion based on what I've seen on the media. I think, in my opinion, I see the barrister being a tool
in the hands of some people. That's what I see. Let's be reminded that before this barrister, we had another barrister. He walked away quietly from this case without any drama. If there are any issues between Barrister Odumosu and the family, he should take it off social media, because what he has demonstrated is nothing.
Sorry, just so that we don't spread information, you said which barrister walked away peacefully?
Well, as far as I know, like, I don't know anything that goes behind the scene. And I'm not concerned about that because I'm not here for
content. But just to put it straight, because here we like getting things rightly, no barrister walked away gently. The previous barrister was Fadile. He charged the family. He was a pro bono, but when he wanted to leave, he charged them and he paid his money.
Can you hang on, please?
Yes.
This is the point I'm trying to make. I don't care about whatever goes wrong behind the scenes because it's not my business. I stay within my boundaries and I don't go past my limits. The reason I'm here is not because I want to know what happened behind the scenes. I'm only here for nothing but justice for Mohbad, and that's my focus. As far as I know, I have not seen on any platform. Thank you very much. I have not seen on any platform where Barrister David Fadele has come to cause any chaos. But I've seen that with Barrister Odumosu, and that makes me question his integrity.
No, please wait. That's what I'm saying. Let's get something clear, please. In the case of Barrister Fadele,
yes,
at the time they wanted to debrief him,
yes,
he charged them an unusual fee.
Can you answer my question?
I'm not talking about I know, just please wait, please get something clear, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, because if you don't get the root of a problem, you cannot know how to solve a problem.
Okay.
At the time they needed to debrief Barrister Fadile, he charged them. After charging them, the family didn't make a drama with him. They paid him and he left peacefully. In this particular case, they said they were no longer happy with him. This one also charged them, but the family started drama with him, and then he gave them the drama. Go on.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is this. The family is not a professional. He is a professional. He can handle it better. He can take it off TikTok. He can go the legal route. I think if I were in his case, that's what I'll be doing if I were in his shoes. And another thing I want to say, I don't know if Barrister Odumosu actually practiced in the UK. Because the only issue I have against him is how he has demonstrated a great deal of incompetence and unprofessionalism. And
Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
I'm not a lawyer, and that's why.
How come, if you're not a lawyer, are you teaching a lawyer how to fight? However he chooses to fight, if this is the best way he thinks he can use to win them, then he's going to do that way. Are you going to teach him to fight the way you want to fight?
Then you can ask me questions after, because I don't want to look online.
All right, then go on.
Yeah, so basically this is it. I'm not a lawyer, but one thing I know is every profession in this country has rules. We have acts, we have legislations, we have code of conduct. And generally, as professionals, we know that there's a law called the GDPR 2018. That law is basically regarding confidentiality. And that is what I see that this barrister is in breach of. He's not in strict compliance with that law. And that is why I have problem with him. Because with GDPR, you are not supposed to share sensitive information with third parties without any written consent. Like a lot of things I see in the maybe publications or what he came to do on Arifa's platform, it is professionally wrong, and that is the only problem I have with him. And that's why I wonder if this man actually practices in the UK, because certain things should be taken off social media. He's not supposed to divulge any sensitive information to anyone.
Can you please tell me any sensitive information he did release, please?
Okay. For instance, the toxicology, how much they paid and blah, 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 is part of what you should keep. It's a sensitive information that you need the consent.
Okay, but see, you know, the thing is this, right? The thing is this.
Yes.
The family who employed him, if they didn't go out of limitations, I don't think the man will need to explain himself. He already feel defamed. You know, he already feel being defamed. And maybe he decided to clear the air. He could have put up a publication if he feels like speaking to media.
Not defendable. I'm sorry. You see, the way I would expect a professional to respond to situation is different from the way I would expect a non-professional to respond to the situation. And this is part of the issues here. He is a lawyer. He needs to find a better way, because the way he's gone about this whole thing is causing chaos on justice for Mohbad. He's bringing distraction to justice for Mohbad, and I don't want that distraction. For instance, like I've said, I'm not here for content. I'm not here for stories. Some of us are only genuinely here for justice for Mohbad, and we don't want to be concerned about something else. I expect an educated person should not address situations the way someone.
If you go emotional, I'm sorry, you're not going to resolve any problem.
No,
okay, that's reasonable.
I'm being reasonable.
Wisdom
over emotions. I am telling you what is professionally wrong and what is professionally wrong. Right.
Well, in Nigeria, in the UK, what is wrong? In what way it's wrong?
Well, it needs to take this fight in a legal way and not bring it on TikTok. And that's all I want to say. Thank you.
What did he bring on TikTok? I just want to know from you, what did he bring on TikTok?
She mentioned it already. He said the issue of the money.
Well, the thing is that
okay, but again, you need to know, if you don't know the relationship between who contracted this lawyer, you can't just get in between them. You are just, being not so emotional. If that is how they've been running their shows, you can't get in between them. I'm sorry. Sorry. You need to, because we complained about this same thing, and they protected this man. In fact, today, Baba Mohbad never had any issue with this man until Bukky Jesse came out defaming this man. None of you have anything to say about that. And when he chooses to go the same way, you said he's not professional. Fine. That is up to him to deal with it the way he wants. It is his own discretion. You're not going to be telling an adult how he should resolve his own problem. You know how to resolve your own problem, and he knows how to resolve his own problem. For me, that's just it. How did the family got themselves into this? Because they were all lying. Baba Mohbad and his brother were telling us this man was his son. They overpraised him, and they did so many bad business with him. And then later, he saw through them that they never wanted justice. They only wanted money. And he played the game with them. If you're blaming him of not being professional enough, how about the people who went to employ a non-professional? Were they not advised to employ people who were capable? These were people who were rejecting every offer. They rejected every better offer just to go for this man. And now they are having a fight with him. I'm sorry, I'm just going to be watching. I'm just going to be watching them. So if you want to get on your emotion, sorry, you can get on your emotion. That is up to you. It's not my problem. Go on. Kunle or whoever is speaking.
Yeah, well, I just felt she was too emotional, and she needs to look at the whole thing carefully.
If you know how far Bukky protected this, they are all kids. See, don't even get in between them. We were calling out this man since they employed him, and Bukky just said others were protecting him. They gave him everything, and now he saw them that these guys are trying to manipulate him, and instead he also manipulated them. And now, okay, Baba Mohbad has a lawyer, right? If that man is being unprofessional, you to take him to court. Because they all know they did bad business. Nobody wants to take the other to court. That's why they are like hung. They are hanged. Whoever feels innocent, take the other to court. Why wasting our time? Both Baba, both the lawyer, both of them, I don't care.
And if they are hanged, it's really on TikTok that you can just give them their photo. Nowhere to go.
That's it. They are just hanging on TikTok and creating drama. So whoever feels they are right, take the order to court. Why the delay? Baba has a son, and that man is a barrister. His son is bigger, you know. I expect. So why is it waiting? Because they know they're playing games, and everything will come out. All the secret they've been keeping under the ground. We warn them about this under the ground. They refuse.
I want to ask you one question.
I just wanted to make sure.
A baby lawyer. A baby lawyer.
I wanted to make sure
Go against the son and win in court.
You say?
Can't a baby lawyer, a new lawyer, take a case to court and win the fan in court?
It depends. Anybody can win a case.
So I don't know the meaning of fan. Fan is just that.
I'm just looking at pre-degree. I'm saying if it comes to who have more upper hand, Baba Mohbad has a son. There's no excuse. Baba has a son. So why is Baba Mohbad who feels to be right? Because right now everyone feels the lawyer is wrong, right? When somebody is wrong and you are a victim, what do? You complain as a victim. I've never seen a victim, okay, that is suffering something and is just sitting down there calm. Complain. You know the right thing to do. I agree with you that the lawyer is wrong, but what do? You sit down and be crying?
Papa Riano, let me say something. For me, I don't have the energy, honestly, to argue, but this is my point. Because I see
you don't need energy to argue. I say let's be calm and keep it reasonably. You are the one who is trying to.
You raised your voice
emotion.
as I was talking. You raised your voice. Anyway, this is my point.
Sorry for that.
No, it's all right, my darling. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah. So this is my point. Basically, as professionals, there are ways we are supposed to comport ourselves that should be different from someone who is not professional. So I'm not being emotional here, but I'm stating the obvious fact that there is a way you should comport yourself and be a good representation for your profession. What I'm basically asking of Barrister Odumosu is to take whatever the issues are off the media and address it the right way. Thank you very much.
Okay, but now can you please hear me? Look at the thing. Can you hear me alone? Can you hear me?
Both of them are moved wrong.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. You know, sometimes, right, when people's hands are dirty, they becomes lackadaisical. They becomes reluctant. They become unwilling to do. Let's say, for example, right, two people involved in a drug business, which they both know that it is illegal, you know, to be involved in such business. Now, one gave the business, they gave the substance to the other that help me go deliver the substance and bring back the money, and I will give you a percentage. So one of it took the business, he took the business there, he sold it, but never brought the money. You know, this one either will never report the case to the police. You know, so right? Because he know both himself is wrong. And even the other guy, even if we find these two guys fighting, whereby this one injures the other, this one too will be very reluctant to report the case to the police, right? Because he understands that there is a more higher offense than whatever that is on. Right now, from what I see right now, okay, I believe that there's information on this lawyer's integrity, which I understand.
Legally,
and you please let me? You see, you are the one speaking over me. It's my conversation, right?
Okay,
there's a high level of defamation on this lawyer's integrity. And the lawyer himself knew, okay, that probably, I'm just guessing, that maybe the lawyer knew that he has engaged in something illegal with this family. Something was supposed to engage on with them, right? And he doesn't want to go the legal route, right? Because now, if truly, like you said, if indeed, you know, he wants to be professional, and it's correct, he should do it the right way. But me, I'm thinking the reason why he's not going the right way is only trying to clear the public of some certain speculations, right? Without going to the right way. His concern is just to clear his name in the public space. It's not because they think he's innocent. And now on the other side of the family, if they believed too that this lawyer is being misconducted, is misrepresented, there's only one option. Take him to court, and they've got a son. Why are they not doing it too? It means that's why I said that they both, we don't know the kind of agreement they've had, okay? So it will be difficult to just come in between them. And that's why I condemn all on the ground that they were doing all this while, because it resulted into this. In fact, the group that worked with these people even asked for the contract. They asked about the family, where is even the contract that you guys used to in contracting this man? How did you guys get him? They said it doesn't exist. They can't even show the contract. So many things are not right to with the family. They wanted cheap things. We sent them to Berekete. Berekete said, I'm a billionaire. I don't know whether you know the man. The man wanted to offer them a son, but they never got anything from this man. They instead chose a way. They got the public money. They went looking for cheap lawyers, for lawyers who will just play along. I don't think they were really trying to get professionals who can do this job, who have paid degree, because we asked for the paid degree of this man. They never showed to us. I myself asked so many times. I said, can you show me any criminal case this man has ever taken in Nigeria and has won? I asked them this question. They turned it down. They played me. And now they're coming back with issues like this. What do I do? And what should you do? I don't think you should be helping the family fight their fights.
For me, yes,
no one should help any of them fight their fight. Both the family, both the lawyer, they get themselves into that. I'm
not fighting anybody's fight. So basically, for me, I just think whatever happens behind the scenes, they shouldn't bring it on this course to tire some of us out.
You mean the both of them, right? You mean the both of them or just the lawyer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like from a professional standpoint right now.
You have to address them both. You are being biased if you see two wrong and you are addressing one wrong. Don't be biased.
Can I speak my mind, please? This is what it is for me. I am coming from a professional standpoint. For instance, you would not expect...
So that we can speak based on that.
I don't need to speak about my private life here, but basically, you would not expect the way a doctor will treat a situation to be the same way a mechanic will treat the situation. This is what I'm trying to explain here. I think the barrister can do better because there are some things we are not supposed to do as a professional. And as someone who is in this kind of line of law that he needs to do better. He needs to portray himself better. Let him take it off social media. He does not need all this way to gain public trust and whatever. Let him take it the right way. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you.
You are being biased, and don't be biased, young lady, please. When you address it too wrong, you have to specify, make it clear. If you allow yourself to live this way, I'm sorry, you're never going to solve any problem. You're only going to be part of the biggest problem. Too wrong, you address it too wrong, please.
Did I say to you why I came up? I came up.
It's not about how you came up to resolve a concerning issue. The concerning issue right now is just about one person.
Drop it here.
It takes two to tangle. It takes two to tangle. All right? Don't be biased. Please,
I think you are the one being biased here. You're not listening to me rightly. I think that's the problem.
How am I being biased?
I just said to you, I'm coming from a professional standpoint. What is right to do as a professional and what he should not do as a professional.
But what you fail to understand is this. What if the man has engaged himself in an illegal deal with the family, which he doesn't think is guilty? He doesn't think he should take it to court.
It's not going to be my business because, like I said to you earlier,
so let the family act too. Why are you scared of the family?
Hang on. You see, when I'm
on the side of the family, right?
Can you let me speak, please? I don't want to know about that. I only came up to speak.
Are you Team Baba? Are you Baba Team? Because it's easy to
I am here right now. The point
to cite.
Papariano, the point is this. For me, I'm not here for anything else but justice for Mohbad. And I want to stay within that. I don't want to be concerned about anything that goes on behind the scenes or anything. I'm just saying Barrister Odumosu should take this thing off the media and take it the right route. I'm not asking him.
Why will it be him? Why does the family can't take it out of the media too?
Because he's a professional. Like I said earlier, when you have a doctor behaving like a mechanic, then there's a problem. But
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Professional. Let me tell you something. Lawyer.
When it comes to
he should be a good ambassador for that profession. It's what I am talking about.
That is what I'm saying. I don't have issue with that.
Be a good ambassador for the legal profession.
Please,
It's a professional.
I need to go. I don't really.
You are being biased. I don't want you to go biased. You are young girl. You're growing.
You know you're pulling my legs. I know what you're doing to me.
No. You know that the family is wrong, but because you are being biased.
I just said something to you, Peperiano. I don't care about anything.
You should care. If you don't care about the family, don't care about the lawyer.
I'm not here for what the family does. I'm only here for.
You are not ready then. You are not ready then. You shouldn't care about the lawyer.
If that's what you
know, you can be petitioned. You know, the lawyer can petition you for this you do right now.
Nothing else.
You know, you can be petitioned by the lawyer right now.
And nothing else. So I'm not going to be concerned about what someone does. I'm only focused on how to get justice.
You're not telling the truth.
And that's where I am.
You're not telling the truth. If you really want to help the family, tell them the truth.
I know you're trying to put me on the spot, but basically,
I'm still wondering, are you a loyalist to Mohbad father?
What someone does or what someone does not do. Please, thank you. Have a good morning.
But don't be biased. I don't want you to be biased. You're a young lady. You're growing. You have one life to live.
Papa Rihanna,
you don't know your husband, your spouse, a good man will be watching you right now.
But justice for Mohbad.
You're being recorded right now. You know you're being recorded.
Professional standpoint, and that's all about it.
But I'm talking about dispute between two people. This is dispute. It doesn't mean professional.
I'm not going to be the one to settle the dispute. I've just.
Thank you very much. So where should they take it? Who is the victim? Okay, right now I want to ask a question. In this dispute, right? Who is the victim?
I don't know who the victim is, and that's
the victim should be Baba Mohbad. If Baba Mohbad is feeling hurt, let him take the case to court. If he's a victim, Oduma is a victim.
Now you just drove my point in. That is what I'm saying. Whoever feels this or that, please take it off social media. We need some sanity.
From your own observation right now, who do you think is being cheated, Baba or Odumosu?
I'm not going to be the judge of that because I don't have every details of what is going on. What I'm just saying.
I feel Baba is being cheated, so Baba should take it to court.
Papa Rihanna, I know what you're doing. You know, I know what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You down too, but I haven't got the strength. Thank you. I've got to go. Thank you, my darling.
Don't go biased. Just know that when you come here next time, you have to be correct. You have to be right. You have to be good.
I probably won't come up next time. Trust me. I probably won't come up. I really don't have the energy.
Whenever you come up, believe me, I'll make sure that you get things right. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter whether you're here or not, but your emotions are not going to help you solve problems. You're still growing, and you're a beautiful woman.
That goes for you as well, Papa Rihanna, you know.
But you shouldn't be biased. Children are watching you right now. Kids under the age of 18 are watching you.
Oh, yes. They're watching you as well. That you need to understand that I'm coming from a professional.
I am being fair. I am being fair.
Let a doctor not behave like a mechanic is exactly the point I'm trying to drive in, my love.
But there's a dispute, my love, my sister. There's a dispute right now, sweetheart. You understand the dispute?
Apariano, please let me go. Thank you. Thank you for
how do you pronounce your name?
It's MP.
M1?
MP.
MP. MP. Did you contribute in the GoFundMe at the time?
That is for my own private consumption.
Okay, because I'm just worried maybe you contributed so much money and then you felt like you've been scammed by Baba Mohbad and so you're fighting.
Well, for me, when I give and I don't look back because my reward is with God. So I don't want to talk about
it. Yeah, it depends. Some people give foolishly. Giving foolishly is not encouraged even by God. You give wisely. So did you give wisely?
I understand that, but I don't want to speak in that regard because I don't want to speak about
giving the criminal money is like encouraging more crime in the society. So are you giving Baba Mohbad money and you fully know that Baba Mohbad is not ready to give accountability and you are pouring money to a scam?
I'm sorry.
What?
I just said to you, I'm not going to have that conversation. I'm sorry.
Why? Are you just showing to me you cannot solve problems? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not here to solve any problem. I'm here to seek justice for Mohbad solely.
But as concerned citizens that we are, if we do not solve problem, how do we unravel this case?
Well, because I'm not the right person to do it. It's not my profession to do so. All I can do here is to lend my voice and support, not to stop.
And when you lend your voice, you lend it wisely, not foolishly, right?
Of course, which is what I've done.
Okay, and if you want to be wise, I think it is better to address two wrongs, not one wrong. I think that's wise, right?
Fabiano, if we want to be wiser than you are, I think you should stay within the jurisdiction of what brought you here, just for him, not anything else. God bless you.
Within the jurisdiction or the circumference of justice for Mohbad, I think it warrants one to be fair when dealing with two wrongs. You have to be fair, right? Two people are wrong and you only address one.
Well, I don't know about the wrongs. Like, I'm not part of the people that knows anything, nothing behind the scenes. So I don't know.
Were you part of Baba Mohbad's underground groups, like critical thinkers?
I just gave you an answer earlier.
Are you part of the critical thinkers?
I don't want to be part of anything. I'm just part of justice seekers, and that's where it is.
Wow, you did so well, sweetheart. But I must tell you something, right? Being biased.
My mission, and my mission here is being a justice seeker, not a fighter, not a woto or whatever. No, no.
How much is the total money you have contributed? Do you mind if I ask?
Like I just said, it's not something for public consumption.
But I may refund the money back to you so that you don't overthink it.
When I give, I don't expect refund or a thank you.
Really?
Yeah, that's me.
Did you contribute to Yomi Fabi because you're looking for justice?
I said I don't mention or discuss anything monetary.
Okay, but do you support what Yomi Fabi has been doing?
You cannot pin me on the spot. I am just here for justice for Mohbad, and that's all. Thank you. My time is up.
Sacrosanct. Justice is sacrosanct, and Jamin. Do you know so, right?
I do.
What?
I do.
You say what?
I do very well.
Okay. If you do, in fact, what is justice for you?
Well, what does justice mean for you? Does justice mean woto for you?
Okay. Oh, so you even know what is woto?
Papa Briano, I've got to go now. I've got other things to do. Thank you for having me.
I just want to be sure because at the end of the day, I can hold you responsible of your words. Now, when we come to look at things, right? Wumi is not arrested. Wumi is not being arrested right now. Only the nurse.
I'll get you another time. I will. Just hang on and see what plays out.
Yes, so what is the best for you? What would you consider the best?
The best I would consider is nothing but true justice, because justice is not injustice to another person. So based on what we've got on ground, yes, we would really hope that the Nigerian government will do the needful. And let's hope for.
Okay, but the Nigerian government have already charged the best people they think committed a crime to the magistrate court. Are you happy with that? For them, that is the best.
Can you say that again?
The Nigerian government has charged the loss and spending to the magistrate court for killing Mohbad.
I'm not in support of that. That is not entirely.
Is that the best for you? Are you happy for that?
I am definitely not.
Now, what would you say when Bukky just said she gave evidences to Baba Mohbad and Baba Mohbad rejected, he didn't do anything with it? What would you say to that?
I really don't know anything about that. I don't.
Okay, what if I play? Do you understand Yoruba?
I do. I'm partly Nigerian and my mom is Yoruba.
Okay. So what if I play to you where Bukky just complained about Baba and even called Baba a thief? Do you agree Baba is a thief?
Well, I don't agree.
Okay. If I show you where Bukky just calls him a thief, what would you say?
I'm not going to say anything about that.
But do you believe Bukky just who has dealt? Do you believe Bukky just who have dealt with this man called him a thief?
I don't believe so.
So you don't think Bukuse can call Baba a thief?
I don't think so.
Yes,
Because
Papa.
he has not stolen from anyone, has he?
Yes, Papa, I'm also here available for you to question me.
Okay, please, so before I question you, let me quickly play this to this lady, please, 1 minute.
You don't need to play it. I was on the live show. I know what you're talking, Azzy.
Okay. No, please. I just want to be sure you hear this. Mm-hmm. And Z, you can support her in case she gets exhausted.
Yeah, I'm here always.
Understand what they're saying. And that's
Don't worry, someone will try to use this here for you, don't worry.
No, sir, I can't hear also what they're saying.
No, you can hear. Don't worry.
You translate. Yeah.
Guys, please wait, you can hear now, please, just listen.
So ìjọ ta ṣe 3-way call pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó sọ fún mi ẹ bá mi pé bàbá kẹ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo kàn rẹ́rìn ni ó ní bàbá ẹ bá wọ̀rí ó dá tẹ́ bá padà lọ síbẹ̀ máa fún yín $100,000 kẹ́yìn mo dání kẹ bá fi tọ́jú ara yín ibẹ̀ ni mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí ẹ bá mi pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ so ìyẹn nǹkan tí mo ṣe play kíní ni pé mo fẹ́ justify pé bàbá yìí greedy because tí ò bá greedy ṣe gbogbo yín rántí pé pàtó ọmọ ẹ̀ kú bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn pé ẹ wọlé tó gbà fún mi ọmọ mi ò fún mi lówó ọmọ mi ò fún mi lówó náà ibi tí mo lọ kọ́ nìyẹn ṣe rí nǹkan tí mo sọ pé ó lè ní bàbá àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi ṣe rí ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá Mohbad tó bá ti gba owó tí bàbá Mohbad àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó bá ti gbowó ní platform kan tó bá ti rí gbowó lè yọ ọ́ mẹ́mọ́ wá wà nǹkan tó máa fi kó platform yẹn wá tún lọ sí platform mi bí ṣe gbọ́ àti yínká ti gba owó fún àti yínká tí àti ti.
You see, they brought us fake toxicology report. We want to even see the receipt paid for the toxicology. All the money contributed. They can't even bring us the receipt of the toxicology.
So Papa, can I?
Yeah.
Papa, please, can I just yeah.
Yeah.
So
Please
you
quickly
can
support
see
her,
this.
yes. Mm-hmm.
You know why BJ's talk is not even making sense, and I see it as a damage control. She already knew who Baba was. She already knew everything. She already knew this guy's pros, cons, limitations. She went ahead, did everything, and now she's complaining of what happened and she wasn't there. How can you not be there?
If you can defend Baba, please come up. If you can defend Baba or explain Baba to me, I will appreciate. Please come up.
So for me, I'm not really a supporter of anybody. I'm just a supporter of justice for Mohbad, because I saw how Baba was going, and I saw, he was all about avoiding the truth. You know, when even
MP, do you agree with that? MP, do you agree that Baba is avoiding the truth?
I do not.
So in the beginning, even when this
MP, okay, you said you agree. Thank God.
I do not agree with that.
These are vermin.
Okay,
let me make a point.
Say 1 minute. MP, why don't you agree with that?
I don't agree, because if this man does not want justice for his son, I think he will simply just bury his son. If he's still on,
is that correct, Z?
Yes, if
so I say wrong. Excuse me. Can I talk? Let me make my submission.
I didn't interrupt.
Let me make. Sorry, my dear. Sorry.
Go on. No. Go on.
Okay, so for me, I feel Baba from the onset was not the reason that Mohbad's body got dug up. It was the masses, and our whole protest towards what was wrong. Why did he bury him early? Left to Baba, Mohbad could have been buried. So I don't see him as the front justice. He became the later justice. And I'm not disputing that he's the father and he doesn't have pain, or he didn't want to seek justice for his son. But he wasn't really an advocate. The first face of that justice, it was the masses.
MP, can you respond to that, MP?
Please, can I respond?
Please wait, Mr. Adela, please.
Sorry, I missed that.
Okay, let me come
Can you
again.
repeat yourself? Yes.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, I'm not really, I wasn't following, I'm not the social media person and everything, but when Mohbad died and he lost his life, based on an observant person that was seeing what was going on social media, the first thing I saw was, Baba burying his son early. That is one. And the masses, Nigerian people, were actually agitated. Why? That is first. Secondly, we saw videos of Baba and a lady like going around his house and saying, Mohbad, look at my house. I have nothing and everything. And, most Nigerians were against. They're like, you just lost your son. Why are you after showing what he did not do to you? You understand? So what actually dug up Mohbad from his grave was actually retaliation from the masses, because one, Wumi's camp made a statement that the industry gods have gotten him. We saw how his neck was bent also in the coffee and everything, and everything amassed based on coming together of people that didn't even know Mohbad, strangers, and it instigated and encouraged the Nigerian government to dig him up. It had nothing to do with Baba. It was after the movement started that Baba joined, and we now notice that there was division between his wife, the family, his children didn't even want to identify with him. He now formed his team and everything, and that was when justice came forward, and we're like, okay, at the end, if you say Mohbad wasn't properly married and to Wunmi and it was just customary, then obviously you have the right as a father to step in, because the assets could be sent to you so that you share it to people. And also the DNA case that you said you were not sure and you wanted her to conduct a DNA, that was when Baba started gaining support. But there was never any, proactive movement from Baba to dig his son back out or something like that. He said he wasn't giving death report, and that's why he buried his son. And left to him, if the masses did not protest, Mohbad couldn't have been dug up. So you understand, whatever Baba is benefiting now, I'll tell you, it's not that he doesn't want justice for his son, but it's also like 80%, 80% support from the public, from the masses. I'm telling you.
Okay. So basically, this is what I would say regarding the video you talked about where Baba was talking about his living conditions and stuff. If you remember, Harimat went on that the Freezes show in that year, 2023. And I think Baba said that in response to what Karima was talking about regarding properties. And saying that Baba came to the justice later. Yes, I think if anyone has problem with that, they need to take it up with the Lagos State government, because the Lagos State government approached Baba to sign some documents. So that exactly brings Baba into the situation. And if anyone has problems with that, I think they should speak to the Lagos State government. Thank you.
So nobody has problem with that. I was just putting history, and from my layman's language, I'm not a host. I'm not like a follower of all those, online things. Based on me as like a mass, what a basic Nigerian saw, that's what we saw. So at the end of the day, that's how we saw Mohbad coming in. Then we saw division, and if there was division between, Mohbad, his wife, we understood as masses, they are separated. But we did not understand why he wasn't even in alignment with any of his children. That was a red flag. And another thing, the what do you call it? The Baba's team did not guide him right in is, okay, you're seeking justice for your son. Yes, you said you introduced him to music, blah, 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 blah. But is this the right time, really? Are you not supposed to be aligning to the people that have foundations, strong foundations, to push petitions and actually be critical, gain what do you call it, raise funds into like hiring the best lawyers, the best sons? Is it about coming out to know, create a fracas? Okay, my wife this, and the disgusting things that was coming is, okay, yes, this woman came, I slept with her, I just,
Lady, can we take that slowly so I don't miss some answers to your questions? Because
let me just round it up. Let me just round it up in a simpler form so that you answer me. So my whole issue was I saw people that had actually good hearts, that had platforms, that were actually advocating for justice for Mohbad with their hearts. Then I noticed they wanted to align with Baba, They were actually very respectful, and I saw like this kind of caucus forming and Baba choosing who he wanted, who he didn't want. And people had ideas, better ideas, and he put it down. And look at where we are now. It's part of some things and some errors, because everything now became very, individual, like selfish and individualistic. Sorry, the word is not good. Motivated. It was centered around raising funds and not accounting for the funds rather than the justice. That's for me, and that's when I just X'd out of justice for Baba. And I just went after justice for Mohbad team. I'm not Team Wumi, I'm not anything, you understand? And for the DNA, this lady went online. This lady that I'm not even supporting, she said she has told, that's Wumi.
So I don't miss your questions. If I miss your questions,
my dear, just go ahead. Let me mute.
Before
you
go
to the DNA part, let her respond to you. Okay. Thank you. I'm muting.
I think that the first two questions I can't forget about is talking about the rest of the family not aligning with Baba. I think what we need to understand is light and darkness don't flow together, and two cannot work except they agree. So that's although I think I'm even surprised that some of us are asking these questions, because we know right from the beginning where Wumi, Mohbad's mom, Adura, and the rest of the people living with Mohbad, we know where they stand, that they're not seeking justice, and we know Baba is seeking justice. So that's why they don't align. And I think some of us should be asking ourselves this question, because I asked myself this question. Like, I understand a few days before Mohbad's demise, Baba helped Mohbad's mom to pick some sofa or something like that. So what suddenly went wrong? So that should tell every one of us something. And saying that we don't align with Baba, I think if you seek justice, then you align with him. And that's where I'm going to drop that.
Please, I want to contribute, please, my sister.
Thank you for having me. I've got to go.
Please, I want to contribute to what you are just saying now. See, before, when I see Paparano as evil. When he's talking about Baba, that is wicked. I don't even know. I think in my mind, anybody that is talk about that man, me, I hate the person with person. Because I look at her, this man is only the man that is looking for justice. Whereas the only person that just come and expose that man is Yomi Fabiyi. When Yomi Fabiyi come, I begin to look or think of what a lot of people are saying concerning this man. I don't think this man is looking for justice. I listen to a lot of interview, what Baba does. I believe I know what caused problem between him and the family. Because Baba, when they are calling for the meeting, their lawyer called for meeting. Baba saw them that they don't have meeting before meeting. Do you know Mama Mohbad are a home children? They already have their home meeting. You know, Yoruba, we believe like this. Baba Baba Bubuayi. I don't know, maybe people are hearing me over there. Baba Baba Bubuayi. Mama Mohbad family, they already have their home meeting. if this thing come like this man will just carry all the weight. If you put hand on top, they are planning to sideline that man. Because all of them, all this what Baba saying now, if you don't come out and say, I'm looking for just this and do this and do this. But because he know they already have meeting before meeting, that is why he decided to not go attend their meeting. But everybody believe that it's only him saying, I need justice, I do this, I do this, I do this. Both of them, I know what happened. All of them, they know what happened. Because if Baba, you don't know what happened, why you are going to be say this one, you are the one that lost your son. You don't have right. Like now you say anything you can rest or no. It's only the person that claim. Baba look for this, but that type of justice that he's looking for, you people don't understand. By me, when you know what happened, we are just contributing. I'm far to not contribute 1 naira anymore. God forbid. We just want to know what killed this innocent guy.
So far, I agree with you. And you know, for me, where I started drawing back from Baba, because I was supporting justice for Mohbad, then it became very toxic that if you're not supporting Baba's team, then it's got. But when they went to Berkete, and Berkete offered, like even the host here said it, Papariano, somebody is offering you that he's going to pay everything. Why did you say no? Because you have ulterior motive. You have ulterior motive because you want money in your pocket. Yes. You had personal things to do, and you could see. I'm sorry, if you go to the internet, I'm young. I see I read comments. You know, his whole swag now changed. The way this man was dressing, he now started dressing like, you know, hippie, this, that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Even Adura that is young, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't, you know, showcasing. He was all about then singing. Okay, you could do that, but is this the right time to do that? It's not the right time to do that. The right time to do that is to align with the forces that are strong, that are ready to push this movement, that will give you a better idea. And I notice what I don't like BJ for that Buki Jessie is because she's very controlling. She might have a good heart, but she's very possessive. Everything has to be about what she wants, what she likes. This, my goodness sake, you're not the mother. Just because Baba Mohbad has sold himself and he's collecting whatever from you, doesn't mean you should run things. And look at them. I thought they were smart. Very redundant. Look at what they've done. They brought us back to ground zero, and they are trying to offer PR stunts and damage control. It's not going to work. With all the carcass you guys formed, you guys didn't have that intellect, no strategy, no tactics.
They don't have.
Because whatever it is, look at Wumi went on live and she actually said these funds are being raised by to treat Mr. Muyiwa's health. I expected afterwards, if it's a lie, Baba's camp will come out and deny it and debunk. Nothing. They didn't do that. They kept quiet because this guy actually said the truth. So at the end of the day, I'm not about, just because you're somebody's father doesn't mean, you know, this. And if you check, rightly, yes, he was close to his son. But at the end of the day, the son ran away from the house. Adura ran away from the house. Blessing went to marry. She ran away. They went back to their mother.
Yes.
So were you really a good father?
Yes. That is why.
I question all that. So at the end of the day, I don't even care about their family dynamics. But yes. I question if somebody is fighting for his son and you're not in good terms with your children. Okay, you divorce your wife. What does that tell about you? What do you want?
Let's not divert from the subject matter. The subject matter is that what Odumosu wrote or what he's doing, is it really contrary to the laws, or is it contrary to the the code of conduct for legal practitioners, which is the reason why the other lady came up the other time. So we need to really break it down and let's get a full analysis of what the law says.
Okay, so for me, I'm not aware of all this Odumusu, but let's go to the genesis. Who brought him into into the justice, and why was he taken away? What was the problem? I'm not part of it. But at the end of the day, they brought Shitu. Is Shitu not supposed to take over from what Odumosu has been doing? Why are they still calling Odumosu's name? You relieved him, you're not working with him. So why is it still a problem when it comes to toxicology? He did that. Like all these things, I just feel is manipulation. And if I'm gonna like go back to justice for Baba Mohbad, they should be accountable. They should be clear. They should have integrity. They should come out and tell us this is what was donated. They show us everything that was in the account, all the transactions, and how they spent it. If they start from there, then that. If they don't do that, I'm telling you, many people, including me, that donated, I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing jack. Right, I'm not contributing again.
So now, just for the information, I think Odmosu said they didn't pay for toxicology or something, or they got something for free, which is part of what he said on the live show, if I'm correct. I don't know. Do you think that is actually correct, according to the rules of professional conduct, legal practice?
If you listen to Buki Jesse yesterday, she brought in a professional from the health section, and she said anybody that tells you they did toxicology free, that means there was magu and it was never done. She said it. You could play it. I listened to it online. She said there's nothing free. It's either the samples were not even up to, or they couldn't even meet the standard of being examined medically. So they would just tell you they did it free, and they gave him money, and they have to see there's magu. They have to account for it. She said there's nothing like free. And even the rates they charged to do all those things were too high. So let's just be transparent. If they can't be transparent, like there's nothing, then that means for me, I'd rather even stick with Wumi and Mama Mohbad. I'm telling you at this point, because they are not deliberately collecting funds from the public and not doing anything. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. And look at the disgusting things, like, when you're advocating for your late son, there's this, personality, charisma that you're supposed to have and carry. Look at, Baba, just in Lagos, Abuja, when he went there, just to meet Berkete. Look at all the nasty things, even from his team. Baba is doing threesome, is that doing that? Is that what took him? Is donation going to relieve all the things he missed in life? Is he going to make him start experiencing midlife crisis and trying to be a teenager? We're not part of this shit. We're not doing that. And we're not going to pay for anybody's medical treatment. That wasn't part of the agreement. They were supposed to, get the best for late Mohbad. The best sample, and counter what Nigerian government said was inconclusive. And they didn't do that. So why am I looking at them? What are they seeing? I don't even listen to them. Bullshit. I rest my case.
It's all right.
Okay, Mr. Kone.
There's something I want to correct.
G-Bex, I'm here before you. I'm here before you, G-Bex. Wait. Okay. If they are telling us that the psychology is free, and Muyiwa went ahead and paid 16 million for professional fee, then the question should be directed to Muyiwa. This is the same thing they did when they brought Odumosu, that Odumosu is pro bono. And Muyiwa was parading Odumosu as a son then to people, that he will be able to undo the case very well. Before it turns around that even Odumosu was not present to go to the inquest. So the question should be directed to Muyiwa. Why will you pay a professional fee for 16 million when the pathologist told you that he's going to run the toxicology for free? Okay, if you all could remember that Muyiwa came out then during the accountability stuff and said they used almost 2.something million to transport the tissue, only tissue, to abroad. Whereas they did not even take any part of the body away from this Nigeria. And Muyiwa said he transported the tissue from Nigeria to outside the country, 2.something million. All these questions should be directed to Muyiwa. Even to me,
Odumosu is not in any way answerable to any of these questions because he's not part of the signatory to any of these accounts, neither the GoFundMe nor the access. Odumosu is only doing his own work. If I called my work for you 50,000 naira and I see Z and I call it for Z 1 million naira, it is still my work. It depends on how I see you people. So Muyiwa is the culprit here. Muyiwa should be handed well. And Baba Mohbad too. Baba Mohbad is doing a lot of things that is wrong. Okay, listen to what Bukky Jesse said yesterday. That when someone contacted her about the video that happens in Mohbad house, that the person requested for 1.5 million, that OG knows about everything that happened on that night, that Monday morning, Sunday night / Monday morning. That OG is aware, and someone has been calling out that OG knows everything that happens in Mohbad house. This girl that calls her name Lizzie Eyes, she has been saying OG, if they hold OG accountable, he's going to tell us everything that happens in Mohbad house. And Bukky Jesse said, a guy contacted her, among the guys that are there in that day, on that day rather, that one guy contacted her and said OG has everything, but they demand for 1.5. And they sent the video. They sent the video to Baba. Baba was like, can you send me the address? The address to do what? To go and kidnap the boy or to go and arm the boy again? The way you all did to the CCTV, according to Yomi, is it another format for them to cut that guy? No, now let's be reasonable at times. Baba is not looking, at this point, to me, he's not looking. He's looking for the frame that he is talking about, not the justice again. Not the justice again. They want to give you a lead and you are saying something else. Mr. Kule, let me mute for now. Maybe G-Banks can come, please. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I just want to correct an impression about the family. I heard when the former speaker, the person that spoke before this lady, was saying that Baba should have waited for Brekete family. I am not okay with that statement. If we all remember, we waited for Brekete family. And Brekete family said he called Lagos CP for them to know when the toxicology that they said will be done. We waited, they even give them more time for them to do the toxicology. We also, the public, waited for like 2 or 3 months to hear from Brekete. Brekete was silent. I remember Brekete was silent for like 2 or 3 months before the public now said that no, we should not wait for Brekete. We can easily do a private autopsy on our own. So the issue of putting the blame on Baba, that Baba went ahead and took public use money to do private autopsy should not come.
No, Mr. Kule, I'm going to reply to that. Wait, Mr. Kule, I'm going to reply to that. Wait.
I'm not in support of Baba, but I don't want us to be too rigid on things I know that is truth. That is what I want to correct. On the part
so
of
let
Baba,
me ask you a question. Do you remember one show that Berkete asked? Wait, please. Wait. They asked, he told them that they were trying to...
Okay, no problem.
They were trying to make that body rot so that at the end of the day, there will not be anything. He said it's there. He went and he conducted his investigation. But Berkete is somebody that once he wants to help you and he sees that you don't want to go, they didn't want to go with him because they wanted crowdfunding and crowd donations.
No, I agree to that. That is what I have just said. I remember here in Paparano platform, Paparano blamed Brekete, and it's not today Paparano was saying Brekete is not serious in what he was trying to do.
But he also praised Brekete.
When the owner of this post of this family was blaming Brekete that time that if Brekete want to help, he should help in time.
Wait, G-Banks, I'm going to refer you
there was a reason why the public said let us do our
G-Banks, wait now. When you said Brekete did not respond or talk about it, Brekete called the police and the commissioner in that area. And the guy said they should give them 10 weeks. And Brekete said that's 10 weeks, and Brekete add another 2 weeks to eat to make it 12. Wait, let me explain to you so that we don't
know about these things. That's what I'm telling you that the time elapsed.
Wait. That time,
Berekete
was waiting for them. Berekete was waiting for them to call him. If you remember very well, that time too, Berekete was sick. And when Berekete told them, Baba and Guresi then, that he's going to foot all the bills concerning the toxicology and autopsy. If you go back and watch that video, you will see the reaction of Guresi. See, there is something we all are missing here. We all need to calm down and don't let our emotions weigh us down. Don't let, because Baba is the father of the boy, because Baba is the only one that the boy sees when the mother left, don't let that one weigh us down, please. If you even see the reaction then at Berekete, when Baba and Guresi was there, and Berekete said, he's going to foot all the B, he's going to do the autopsy, their reaction was not even smiling then. They wanted the money so bad so that they can go and do it. And even when someone called, I think it's Bossman or someone then, that they are contributing for GoFundMe then. Berekete said he has nothing to do with GoFundMe. He is not part of GoFundMe. He even wants them to stop the GoFundMe then. But because of their greediness, they won't. Because of their greediness. See, let's not be doing like we want to put emotion or sentiment on this case.
You are the one putting emotions.
No, I'm not putting.
You can't see someone's reaction by just looking at someone's face. He said he's not happy with it. No. Okay, you have to base your judgment on facts. Facts, right? I am not holding Baba. I'm not holding.
No, you don't have to hold Berekete too. You don't have to hold Berekete. Because Berekete gave them 12 weeks then. Berekete gave them 12 weeks.
He did not respond. After the 12 weeks,
he actually did. He did because he was sick first. No.
Let anybody hear that was just an issue.
He responded. He responded to them. He
waited for like almost 4 months after he has said he wants to.
He responded, but behind the scenes, them Gurexi were giving him problems. And he checked and he said, if these people are not wanting to go my way, what can I do? He stepped back.
Oh God. I don't want to go far. I watch Berekete almost every day. And even that time, after 4-5 months, this man was quiet. You just said that Berekete fell sick one time. We waited. The public were waiting. Don't let us forget the fact. I was in this platform when Paparano was abusing Berekete. If Berekete have something to do, should do it in time. We can't be waiting for long. If Paparano is there, he can come to this platform. We waited for this Berekete to prove himself.
Let's get it right.
Nothing. That was what prompted the public saying that, let's do our own private autopsy. That is my own. I can blame Baba for things, but in this one of waiting for Berekete, no.
So for me, I'm telling you, Berekete is a humanitarian, but
I will not blame Baba because of Berekete.
Sir, at the end of the day, Berekete wants to grow his platform. He even wanted them Baba to be there, so that he will have more viewers. And they had a disagreement behind the scene that them Gurexi didn't want it because they wanted to have the funds. They wanted to have control of the funds. If this man sponsors everything, what can they gain from it? And I saw, okay, where is the true loyalty of the justice for Mohbad from his father? That's when I started questioning Baba Mohbad.
I know Berekete.
The question here is when do you
she wants to respond to the Berekete saga. Wait, let her respond to the Berekete now. Very wicked lady.
When the result of the government autopsy came out and it is uncertain. And every one of us know that it was Berekete that even pushed the autopsy and pathology of the government. The question...
It's not Berekete that pushed the government. It's not Berekete that pushed.
Did they go back to Berekete?
They have done the autopsy.
Berekete, the result that you help us to show, it is uncertain. What is the way forward? But because they have
They have already prepared to get their own autopsy done. I think that is why they did not go back to Berekete. And they go ahead with the money and they go for me stuff and go ahead with their own. And I think they never went back to Berekete. Wait.
Berekete had nothing to do with the government's autopsy now. He had nothing to do with it.
Aduke, please wait.
I want Papa Anu to talk on this.
Please, 1 minute. Aduke, 1 minute.
I did not say.
The government. Very wicked lady, please wait. Okay. Nobody helped to push anything. Autopsy has been done and completed in the month of September. Toxicology, the claim was sent abroad. Toxicology was what we were waiting for before we went to Berekete. Now, when we went to Berekete helped us to confirm where they were doing it. Berekete, in fact, confirmed to us that it is through Berekete that everybody now believe that it was done in NMS. Berekete only make us to know where it was done. They promised us 10 weeks. Berekete added 12 weeks. And then I was crying during that time. I said, why is Berekete not doing his own autopsy in this span of 10 weeks? Why is he waiting? Is it that he doesn't know what he's doing? And all Berekete do, he went silent for all that time. When the government came, they gave us inconclusive. We're waiting for Berekete to come and show magic because people were telling me that, do you know that the man is investigating? Do you think the man will come out and be telling, please wait now, you are confusing me, please.
Okay.
Do you think the man will come out and be telling you what he's doing? Do you think, in fact, they rubbished everything that I said? That the man will not come out. The man is not like you on TikTok. The man has something. Just wait for the last minute. He's going to throw one bomb. We waited for that bomb. Since then later on when we see the man, they say some people are insulting him online. The man even insulted me. Thinking they will not get character, will not get whatever. He insulted me. Then he called Guresi last man standing. For him to call Guresi last man standing, that shows that like there is something which was ongoing that they are cooking. You know? And then later on when, in the month of June, at that time, don't forget Berekete was never in Corona inquest. He doesn't know what's going on anywhere. He doesn't have any lawyer in this case. He doesn't have any presence in this case. It's just Berekete. In this case, it's just like Arise TV. Baba went to Arise. Baba went to TVC. Baba went to Berekete. Just like a media house. They were not really engaged. So now, in the month of June, when Sanshit got before that, they had already gotten an order from the magistrate to go do our own autopsy. So they went to Berekete. All of us were expecting Berekete to get them pathologists to be the one that will take over from there. At the end of the day, Berekete only gave Mohbad a little change and did not even give Baba any pathology, nor refer any pathology to them. In fact, Baba, in his own words, to somebody who was with him, told me that Baba, in his own word, when talking to one of his friends, he said he was highly disappointed in Berekete. That in fact, he was used, Baba believed today that he was used by Berekete to get to like build his platform, to get people through him and then make his platform better. That is Baba Mohbad belief in Berekete.
Papariano. Good morning, everybody. Papariano, but can you say or allow anybody to say that you used justice for Mohbad to build your platform? It's absurd.
Good morning, everybody. Please, can I talk?
Slabby, please wait. One
good morning, everybody.
After the other,
whatsoever happened that made Berekete to keep quiet is whatsoever made you to shift from see finish. All these people were not looking for justice. Berekete, I was the one that sent a message on his comment to say, can we support this Go Flood Me? And the man did not give them autopsy money. If you see their face, when Brekete was reading that
He gave them,
comment,
Berekete gave them money for the debt.
he didn't give them, confirm.
He did not.
Bossman said, wait,
He did not.
Bossman, see, this gang, we need to remove them totally. I don't know the rehab they went to. They are just trying to manipulate us.
Let me give you one.
No, he didn't give them the money.
You are overstressing. You are stressing.
He said that you're going to do it. He said that you're going to do it. He will give them.
No, please. No, please. Wait. Please. What we all heard on air, when they went to Berekete during that autopsy time, Berekete said it himself that I go take full charge of the money I go pay.
He can't read comments. Say, go for me. He say, don't mix this.
Just wait, please wait. When they went to Berekete tell Guresi that when the CTC is out, that I should bring it to him, he will pay. Did you hear that or not first?
Yes, he said that.
Okay. So now Berekete promised to pay, right?
He promised to pay.
So now at what point did Berekete now that did you hear him saying at any point that he will not pay and that is out of the case?
Is the one that told us last week that Brekete did not pay. He said they should go and use the money they've been contributing to go and do it. That he will refund them if they get justice.
It means, see, thank you very much. If that is the case, it means Berekete chased them away. But again, how do we believe this? Again, please wait. If we should go that route, it means Berekete himself is not a responsible person. Because these people, if they really come to Berekete studio and mess up this way, Berekete is supposed to clean his name by coming out and speak against the action of Baba Mohbad and advise
Papariano,
on the case.
You have done. You are still supporting Baba. I am still supporting him one way or the other. Are you telling me that everything that this man has been doing since the beginning of this case, you've been castigating him? No. Brekete,
I've been castigating. No. If I am a brand, please don't support what is wrong, please. If I am a brand,
what is wrong?
If I am a brand like Berekete, if I'm a brand like Berekete, and Baba Mohbad come to me in this particular way, I will see it as like a bad market to my brand, and I will address it. I will not just be quiet.
Wait. Let me remind you. The first time Baba went to Brekete, Baba was in the studio. Brekete was in his studio looking for Baba Mohbad. He said he doesn't know where he is. That time, like Gata and Guresi, I checked Baba. They took him back to Abuja saying he has high blood pressure. The second time he came back, Baba himself said that I came to give you updates. Pending that time, Guresi.
Why is Brekete calling them last man standing?
That was later now. Joseph no go play along.
Berekete, the last time that they went to Berekete,
he said last man.
He called Guresi last man standing.
That is where you can see clearly.
Why was Berekete saying that those people who are on TikTok, they are just babies, they are playing, they are doing this, they are doing that? Berekete said he came to Lagos. How can Berekete come to Lagos? How can Berekete come to Lagos and he did not see Mohbad body in the morgue? He didn't go to Mohbad house.
I cannot represent.
Berekete was joking too. It's a clout. It's a clout chaser.
For Papariano to say that Berekete is the one that owns the brand, he should have come out and tell everybody about their lies, why they ran away or something. Berekete should have come out too.
Look at Oriyomi came out and cleaned himself. I can't continue with this case this way, that way. Simple. And we all know they don't like to us. Now Baba keep lying to us. Baba keep making us believe that Berekete is still in this case.
Papariano, I am not up to Brekete. I've been accused of collecting money from a monarch. I've been accused of every dirty thing in this case. Brekete, even without him coming out, we all castigated him. That is fact. And we don't know. If he comes out tomorrow and tell us that he saw that Josie is a thief, just the same way you are seeing it now.
That to be helpful.
So how are you expecting someone that doesn't have evidence? You are getting to know.
No. If Berekete is a big brand,
Are you not aware that Baba said
People
it is
respect that.
because of him as a Berekete has a fame? Are you aware of that?
I didn't frame.
You didn't know?
Carpenter, the frame.
That even it is because of him that everybody understand or know Berekete. So Berekete too should come out and tell us what went wrong between both of them.
Papariano, okay, I am working for Brekete. I was advocating for everything that is destroying this justice right from the beginning, right from the end.
Let me tell something, right? Adibi Berekete had come out right now and had spoken. That will save many people's money in their pocket, and they will know Baba Mohbad is a scam.
Now,
They will all live. But Berekete not speaking. Berekete not speaking.
So the way they are, okay, I just confirm to you
No.
that me I'm working with Greg. Me, I just confirm to you that whatsoever I've been saying, accountability, that very dark man also is saying, and Brekete is also standing for. That
Berekete is not standing for that. No. Berekete is not standing for accountability. Please don't put Berekete in.
No. How can you say it's not standing for accountability?
Berekete is not a serious person, please.
But in between, okay, I'm not.
Berekete put us on the waiting.
Okay,
we're waiting.
One side. Me, I have talked about every single lapses in this case. The only thing happening now is Bossman is coming out to expose himself and his gangs or fallout gangs. Everything about even taking the case to defraud the public. I talked about it, but what did they say? Is it your money? Bring your receipt. Can you call accountability is on today now?
Today, people still believe Berekete is in this case today.
Let's forget Brekete. My own humble self. This is me with my 2 legs, 2 hands. I have been screaming everything will spoil this justice. Because if they don't donate money for Baba no do 2 some. He no go comot belle. Person wey no get money, you go comot belle. He no go comot belle. Public, that child fit be Mohbad. If fit be new Mohbad, but public don't give am money enough for him to buy Mohbad again. Are you telling me we are getting any justice? No. God give us to get autopsy. He come out unascertained. So what are you telling me? Have you seen Baba come out? Like, have you seen Baba come out? The time when this thing come out to say, I no power again, Abi. A lot of money, left and right.
Sorry, dear, let me just say something briefly. Based on everything I've heard from all of you panelists, which I respect, and I've come to this conclusion. Berekete was initially interested in, the Mohbad, Justice for Mohbad's case. I think after he made his contact, whether he came to Lagos or not, I just believe he encountered peace. Sorry, let me just land.
You cannot just say so because somebody.
I'm talking for myself.
And what?
Let me just land please now. Can I please land?
Don't assume. The silence of the lion doesn't mean.
I don't want to divert from my chain of thought. Please.
Call it. If you cannot call Lagos State government, don't talk about Brekete. Just
celebrate now. Allow me. Let me just.
If you cannot call Lagos State government for the phone, maybe they hear like this.
Sorry, sir, can we just can you wait?
That is the only thing that have happened in this case. Simple.
Can I talk? I don't want to lose my chain of thought.
Why did Baba leave the place? That is simple.
So I'm going to supporting Baba now. Can you please wait? So what I'm feeling is Berekete, thank you. Berekete actually encountered some forces.
Please.
Okay, let me talk. Calm down. She's not.
If instead of you to castigate Brekete.
I'm also a person that has my own opinions and perspective. You can't impose your perspective on me. Can I speak? So, anyways, where I was getting to is, I believe Berekete is a smart person. He's not only like an advocate, he's not only a humanitarian, he's also a business person. I think he encountered a blockage within the maybe authorities and whatever in Lagos. I'm telling you. And he wasn't able to penetrate.
My sister, Bossman
And he-
said
Bossman said he took the case away from him because public should donate money for
And that is why he couldn't come out to
which one is
accuse
Lagos?
Please wait. If Berekete, what you just said now, Z.
Yeah, because he... Yeah,
Listen,
go ahead.
If Berekete realize that, right, he's supposed to come out and say, I'm not doing this again. Supposed to come and tell the world. He may not say the reason, but I'm not interested.
So should I tell you what I feel why he's not coming out? There are two factors that came. People from Bukky Jesse's side, that is them Gurexi, but the real person that actually brought Baba to Berekete with her connection is Yeye Kudi, and they are not, they are not in. Excuse, they are not in alignment. So at the end of the day, Yeye Kudi and her people, maybe out of respect, they have like, okay, they are like, okay, just cool off, don't come out and say no, but allow them to do whatever they want to do. If they want to leave, leave. You understand?
Yes,
Because Yeye Kudi's those people that brought the team, they still have like hope that maybe they'll have an allegiance or whatever with Berekete that could sort out some things. That's what I feel.
But wait, but don't feel like that. Look at the ethics of Berekete. The way you have seen people in that studio, do you think they have any relationship with him? Baba's one and Baba got to Berekete. He told them that they did not allow me to take body. They did not allow me to take the body. That somebody came out and the man took the body and the case is closed. The case is closed. Public is the one that is... You are the public that is funding Exhume's body. You are the public that is funding Josie to come up Bele. You are the public that is allowing that man to have the balls to go and do 3 sum. You understand? It's public that is funding him. So public should carry their accountability. It's simple. Simple. You know, go better for anybody. I concur with this. Simple. If you don't get this money, you don't go do those things now. Maybe you go bastard. So I'm not surprised that Baba, all those Guresi, all of them, Muyiwa went this route. When someone is poor, you will know this person's attitude. But when they give big money, you will know. Me, I know right from time that all these guys at the end of the day, on one we thought in jail. 1, 2, 3, 4 million will enter their hands. So let me talk. I was the one that brought the issue of Berekete. You people not allow me finish. Let me finish.
G-Banks. Imagine going
Hold
to
on,
police
let me
station.
finish.
Say you
Please,
get
I beg you in
evidence.
the name of God, let me finish. I have been patient since.
Just please wait. You imagine
So
going
let's
to
say your
police
network
station
no good,
that you have evidence of Mohbad and they are telling you playing Baba Mohbad song for you. Which case are we doing again? Which case are you doing again?
Even with that music
Police
alone,
are playing
it's
songs
supposed to
for
go and
there's
no case we are doing again. Even when I heard it
people talk. You are not alone here. Let
when I heard
talk
the song,
now.
let me just react to what he's saying.
Oh.
When I heard the song, I believe
How
there's
many minutes have I spent here?
Hold on
If you want to dominate the platform, you let your
I
voice
want
be very
to
strong,
finish
and
my
you come
thought
with
with
your
Berekete.
opinion, not fighting Sele. You understand? Calm down.
Let me just finish it, please. On the issue you raised about about music, I believe after hearing that music, there's nothing Mohbad is doing in the mug. He should just go and bury his son. Because all those, this is Mohbad's dad, all these publicity stunts, no. That is my own thinking. On the issue of Berekete, I want us to know that when you know you don't want to do something, don't promise it. The issue of Mohbad was what many people were discussing, which Berekete knew that time. That was why he was looking for Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad now came to your studio. Definitely there was a boost in your program. And even during the boost, you made promises. You said you were going to do this. You don't need anybody's money. You promised open earth and heaven that you are going to do something. Only for you to keep quiet. If, regardless of anything you notice after you come to Lagos, you are supposed to come to the same public you promised. To come and say, no, I said this, but sorry, I'm not able to do it again. Not just you keeping quiet. That is the issue I have with Berekete. And we can't just wait. After all those promises you've promised, we will now wait for another 8 months or 6, 7, 8 months. You didn't say anything. What else do you want us to do? That was why Baba and all these people were bold enough to start collecting money
saying that they want to do their own private autopsy. So let us
There's something about Brekete. You know,
I will blame Brekete for that, and I will blame Baba. Baba has his own blame. But someone coming on air to come and say public things that he's ready to do everything, he should take it with actions.
But you know, there's something about Brekete.
He should not just keep quiet after those promises. People counted on those promises.
They said he died on Tuesday. Later on, he died on Monday, and I'm telling you, Brekete has contact. Already, he went and investigated. So
this
he was
issue of Monday, Tuesday,
he doesn't like
is a later things. All the things we are talking about.
So are you saying
but he started there, and you don't know his underground research.
My own point is that when you promise to do something, if you know you are not doing it again, you come out to say public and tell them you are not doing it again.
Trust me, he's going to address it. I think he didn't just come out so that he will not just stop the whatever. They've not buried the guy.
People like us, we were happy because I'm in Abuja. When Brekete came into this case, I was very optimistic. I was like, yes, we are going to know the truth. And he promised, when he was saying everything he was saying, I was like, yes, we are going to get justice. Not for you to just keep quiet. I understand there was a time he felt sick. He felt sick, yes. But when you were back, I was still going to that program. I was still commenting on that Brekete on YouTube.
Now Brekete has run away from the case. That means there's something wrong with the team.
My own is not just blame Baba on Brekete issue because someone was blaming Baba on Brekete issue. I said no. Both of them should be blamed.
If you can hear Adeyinka, what he said, she said when she got to Brekete, the way they even look at her, and the way they she know the way they always be, the way she always be with her. But when Brekete removed his case, I mean, his attitude, everything on the justice for Mohbad, he showed the attitude to Adeyinka. Adeyinka quickly reasoned that what is going on in this Brekete with Baba Mohbad case. So Brekete left long time, but we didn't know. I'm a billionaire.
But you know, the public is not doing. That is my point. And on the issue of Baba, see. You guys should know that all these guys, hold on, let me just say something. All these guys, if I want to say something, that is when you always tell me to say. Let me just finish. I don't need more than 30 seconds to talk. Let me just finish. I just want to talk generally about this boss man, everybody coming out now. All of them are all thieves. All of them. Let me tell you, all of them. It's because the sharing formula did not work. That is why we are hearing all these things. Who knows that some toxicology report or autopsy were done free before? Nobody knew. Even Odumosu himself is a culprit in all these things. Because if there was no fight or there was no problem between him and Baba, nobody would have heard all these things. And generally, if this result that came out was for Baba, or maybe there was something we found in these things, all these things will not come out. Everybody would have been happy that, okay, we can know what leads to what killed this guy. Everything underneath that we are uncovering now, nobody will hear anything. That is where the problem is. It's because we didn't hear what fever was. That's why we are bringing all these boss man is coming out to say all these things. And none of them is a saint. All of them are autistic. Both boss man, both even Bukky Jesse, they are autistic. All of them are
G-Banks. Me, I don't have problems with all these people that came to scam public. I want the public. You understand? If now at the time of John the Baptist, I all those people were one of things that happened. Elijah, he no pass like this. But you know here, you know abuse me, you know bully me for this platform. Brekete, that guy came out. He said he know for go fraud me, confund me, kinikon. Now the frustration of saying you know that woku for somebody. Because Brekete, maybe he's doing his own thing. He's not coming out. He's not talking about it. You guys don't know. But the result of yes, the result of this Dawoku nation is why you are putting your frustration on.
Okay, please don't wait 3 seconds. Somebody said we should not blame Baba on Brekete. I don't know who said that. I personally am going to blame Baba and his team, and I'm going to blame Brekete. To concur with what Paparano said, and I support that too. We will blame Brekete. When something wants to stain your brand and spoil your name, you should come out and clear yourself and debunk everything, and just clear yourself out of the situation, I would blame everything in that aspect. If truly there is something that is bad, or there is some rule in this case, and Berekete has seen it during his own investigation. Wait, let me finish my solution. And Berekete has seen it. Berekete should have not kept silent. He's supposed to come out and remove himself and let everybody knows that this thing is not going well.
What of if he has not seen it?
He decided to keep quiet, isn't it? For him to keep silent, I think at this moment, people are right to be mentioning Berekete and be dragging Berekete concerning the case of justice for Mohbad. In fact, on my own personally, it might even contribute to all this. It might even be among all this that happened in the toxicology results, even with the government, even with Baba personally. It might be among my own opinion personally.
I concur.
And to Baba's team and Baba's gang, you know what? For Baba's team and Baba's gang too, for them to keep quiet when Berekete promised them that I am going to give you money, fund everything. For them to keep quiet and not say anything about Berekete, and Berekete is not saying anything about Baba's team, maybe they have settled behind the camera. Maybe Berekete don't give them full. No, I did not give them full relevance now, because I was expecting Baba's team. They should go back to Berekete when the results came up. And
but the hijacking of Berekete is what funded them now.
Wait
hijacking of Berekete that made them to exist.
Let me
It was after. You understand? They believe they can do it.
What
by
is
funding of the public.
What is the way forward now? Now that they can't do it, the government can't do it. The result was our own ascertain. I'm still suggesting that let them still go back to Berekete. They should keep their shame and focus on it, face their shame and go back to Berekete and go and look.
Let me ask you one
situation.
Let me ask you one
How
question.
can you help us in getting justice for Mohbad? We want Berekete to talk. I think
Let me ask you one
people should be
question.
dragging Berekete right now.
Please wait, let me ask you one question, and I'm going to ask everybody. What is actually the problem now is that we've contributed a lot of money. No, I am not there. They have contributed a lot of money.
It is not funny.
Muyiwa has tell you, say, you have collected the money. He's not explaining anything to anybody. You know, go better for anybody. You understand? Josie has done whatsoever he has done, including promoting Bele and doing to some, and it's not explaining to anybody.
We should blame every end.
Wait, let me give my submission now.
That support people contributing money to that GoFundMe.
I don't just see them come.
Hello, you mentioned about going back to Berekete to go and do what? Autopsy again? Do you know the condition?
Did not apologize.
See, my brother,
there's nothing going to Berekete to go and do again.
they can get
There's nothing, I just want to correct you. There is nothing they are going to Berekete to do again.
There's nothing now, they failed already.
You want them to do another autopsy again in the condition of the body now? You know the condition of the body?
No, now, according to submission now, some people are coming out and castigating both Berekete and Baba. If Baba team, if they want to clear themselves that it is Berekete that leave them, or it is Berekete that sideline them, they should go back to Berekete. Okay, Berekete, this is the situation. Because me, I did not see Berekete as a random media. I did not see him as a random media.
They don't have problem going back.
You know why I did not just see Paparano said Berekete is like the other media, like Arise and other people. And I am saying, Paparano, you are wrong about that statement. Berekete is not like the same other media house, because Berekete got involved with this CP. Did Arise TV call the CP? The Arise TV involve the government. The Arise TV, they just come out as the media, talk, blah, blah, post it, make it awareness and go. But they involve the government. They involve the GoFundMe. They involve money, involve so many things.
The human rights radio now is different from all this other radio, all this TV media. It's a human rights radio and it always follow.
So you are wrong about saying that there is like other media. No, there's not like other media.
No, it may be right saying that it's a media platform. It's a media platform that is under human rights and follow.
Please, let me just say something. For people that are listening, we've been mentioning Brekete. Well, whatsoever is happening now is an active crime. Some gangs are currently milking from the Justice for Mohbad movement. So it's a crime for him. He can get justice for this crime. And by getting justice for this crime, only by getting justice for this crime, we will get justice for Mohbad. We will get justice for Mohbad.
I hope it's not for autopsy and toxicology again.
All those ones are long thing. No worry, people will collect this money.
G-Banks, toxicology council. Hold on now. I just want to say,
G-Banks, wait. Let me just say something.
We are going to get
these people that are collecting this money. These people that are stealing this money, no worry. The justice,
forget the issue about money. Forget the issue about money.
Wait now.
You have always been talking about this issue as if you have a personal problem with this issue that collected.
I have a personal problem.
People that even contributed, they have even forgotten about this issue. They have gone past this issue.
Whatsoever that you are saying is not making sense. If stealing money is not a personal problem, that means that you want
to collect it back.
And want somebody to eat the money. Or what they are dark in the kí ni difference Brekete ju kó máa dá anything they no do anything you na go fit do nothing wey you na go fit do of owo if you just get lele ni o de ṣe ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá lè ti sọ pé
I'm not supporting them, but let's move on. If not us want us to move on.
You want to move on, but you are not solving any problem. Move on, with what? That is the question. With what? Rehab wo làwọn tẹ́ fẹ́ move on pẹ̀lú yìí lọ, tẹ́ fẹ́ fi move on pẹ̀lú wọn, àbáwọn wèrè náà lè fẹ́ kó move on. Because ìmọ̀ wẹ̀ ti brain yóò fi ṣiṣẹ́, àwọn wèrè yìí náà lè ṣe fi move on. Because they are confessing doesn't mean they are saints.
If I say we should move on, it's not to move on with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is out of it. Guresi is out of it. If I say let us move on, I'm not saying
how have you gotten justice?
Even right from time, I've told people, I've told Paparano here that Baba Mohbad too.
Let me ask you.
Baba Mohbad supposed not to be the head of. We are not supposed to even consider Baba Mohbad on this issue.
Accepted.
Baba Mohbad is a family. Anybody can be a copy to this issue. This is a public issue.
I want to step down now. But I will ask you one question that, okay, now, we don't know what happened to Mohbad before September 11 or 12 or 13. I want no more. I don't even care. You understand? I have had my own piece of this bullshit. You understand? Of their lies. Imagine you gave somebody some piece of money to do what, and the person did not do it. You understand? And at the end of it, you failed. Now you have failed. And whatsoever the history of solving that problem is with those people. Now, a crime happened in your front. But do you know you were there when they were collecting money, frauding the public? Now, I want you.
It's public that frauded public.
Wait now.
I don't like
wait
it.
Now.
It's public that frauded public
for school.
Them boss man, all these guys, are they not public?
Solve this problem.
All these people that
for Mohbad.
Are they not public? They are all public in one way or the other.
Do justice to those matters.
Even Baba was just calling. It was a public forum. Public is that public in it. So that's what I want you to know. These people are not like their family or anything. Get it right. Daddy York, all these guys, they are all public. Everybody came from a platform like this.
No, but they were your hosts now. I used to see you.
Host is not public in now. You are getting this wrong. You are taking this personal. Public is that public. What they can move for public is that public. I want to know also. Wait.
Wait, my question is.
Ẹni tó kówó jẹ public ni ẹni gbọ́dọ̀ lè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lè kówó jẹ. Get my point. Tó bá fẹ̀yìn náà síbẹ̀, láti gẹ́yìn náà kówó jẹ. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé tó bá gẹ́ ní result. So jẹ́ kí àwọn public máa jáde kọ́ máa tó àṣírí ara wọn.
G-Banks. Now, public ti gba.
Get my point. Don't be too sentiment that we the public are now trying to get.
What do you think is right in society? Wetin you think wey dey right? Setting public gbagba public. Public mi tó brain ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe. As a concern.
Tọ́ba tún gbé public mi síbẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn àwọn tó ń gbé gbé lómi síbẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀ lọ́ máa ṣiṣẹ́. Tọ́ba tún gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tọ́ba tún gbà wá ń kọ́.
Èmi ò tí ì rẹ́ anybody sẹ́ tó fẹjọ́ sọ àwọn pípọ̀ ìsọ ọlọ́pàá. Gbogbo yín ṣeré ni.
Public ló bá public náà. Tó dáwó wọ̀ force anybody kò dáwó. Anybody wù lára ẹ̀. Adẹ̀ believe pé ọ̀wọ́n ta public àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àpò. Ó jẹ́ kọ́ lè ṣì kọ́ tó yẹ ká fẹ́. Àmọ́ ló bá wọ́n dẹ̀ fọ́
willingness and personal responsibility is supposed to be taken advantage of, right? And we should let it go, right?
What do you want to do? You want to sue them?
You must sue them.
You want to sue them?
Yes.
Did they force you to pay money?
It's not about forcing us to give
public ló bá public nǹkan náà people yẹn ṣe ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó and ẹ̀ ti gbà ló kù díẹ̀ káàtó.
Àti ìwà justice.
Ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn káwọn máa wá ní okay what is the way forward what can we do again? There are many ways to know about this case as it lọ in the level of the medical expertise from autopsy and toxicology. Now no result from that. Can we go to phone forensic or
ẹ jẹ́ ká dáwọ́ third autopsy.
Then the driver that came out to say some things we should supposed to be focusing on those things. Not owó pé ẹ̀kọ́ ti gbé owó tó ti gbà èló lówó tó dá èló ni owó tí Don Jazzy dá fún yẹn kí very black man. Don Jazzy dé very black man 100 million èló lówó tó à ń jà fún 30 million. Owó yẹn pa lórí 30 million.
Accountability sọnù ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe
accountability wo lẹ́ ń wá gan tó tẹ̀ sọ èló 30 million lẹ́ ń wà lásìkò
third autopsy. A máa gbé bọ́ọ̀dì yẹn gangan ní ìsinyìí gbé bọ́ọ̀dì yẹn níbi 300 million ló máa cost.
Distraction wo lele èèyàn tó sọ 30 million result is jáde wọ́n ní no inconclusive then okay what is the way forward? You can't be arguing over 30 million now. What is the argument? We are only 30 million.
God forbid.
Only 30 million. I gave you an example of Don Jazzy donating 100 million to
now. 30 million.
Don Jazzy. So let us move forward. If you have a personal power. Over what happened, maybe they
which personal beef with criminals?
If you have a personal beef with personal anybody, you can't with them.
Why are you saying that? Which personal
because you are clamoring too much on this issue.
I must expose them. That means that you are part of them.
How am I part of them? Are you not part of them? Are you not supposed to even work with them?
How am I part of them? Say it to yourself and try to recollect whom I am and try to know. That means you are a stranger of last born in this case. Because I don't talk all this matter since bail of private.
You are facing too much on this 30 million naira waiting, and I'm telling you to your face, if you are part of them, you drop it.
Táwọn yọ́ọ̀kì náà ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyí.
Ọ̀gá, gbé 30 million sílẹ̀, báyìí pẹ̀lú 30 million, gbé sílẹ̀, 30 million sílẹ̀ dẹ̀.
Uncle Akunle, God bless you, Jare.
Gbé 30 million sílẹ̀, báyìí pẹ̀lú 30 million. Drop the 30 million dẹ̀.
Use the public.
Drop the 30 million.
Àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ máa drag àwọn.
Bàbá dẹ̀ wá di 1 naira yóò sì fún wọn yẹn. Drop the 30 million. If it's someone better, Bukky just said how much 30 million. She's living in council house. Bukky just living in council house in London. She said how much 30 million.
You are just running that. You are just running that she's living in council house.
Bukky just living in council house in Manchester. And you said how much 30 million.
I have come to depart for you in your last life. She said we are deceiving he is pointing to Muyiwa and Baba Mohbad and saying they are deceiving the public. Bukky said it. I will go and cut it and I will send it to you. Where Bukky said it on his allowed to. We should continue to money that has been contributed in this justice for Mohbad. It is more than 200 million. Justice for Mohbad, you want to learn how to get them be there.
Oh, they top 10,000. Get out.
Oh, yeah, really. Oh, yeah, ọmọdé ló rò pé mí náà bí.
Elébi ní ẹjọ́ 10,000.
Mr. Akunle ló bá tẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ṣe at the end of the day.
Ó láwọn 30 million. Wọ́n tó lè top 10,000.
You cannot be together if you cannot be accountable. Even if na 1 cent. Why you dey use money comot belle? Why you dey use money comot belle?
Drop the 30 million. ó bá di lọ́wọ́ ó lámọ̀ 30 million kan mú fọwọ́ lọ síbo ibo lẹ́ mú fọwọ́ lọ.
ẹ ṣe ọtọ sí láti máa jẹ ẹ ò ní lọ má bàbá kò sí wà ní ìgbà tí yóò lọ.
àgbẹ̀ta ẹ̀ka tó bá ti sọ fún mi tó sàmọ̀ 30 million ẹjọ́ ni wẹ́ẹ́ yóò lé mọ yẹ ni gbàtọ́ da 1 naira bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ni wẹ́ẹ́ yóò lé mọ yẹ ni tó bá dáwọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní máa sọ bá mọ̀ 30 million. ẹ̀yin anugun ọmọ ni mọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́dẹ máa bú Tinubu wọ́n máa bú gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú kan kọ́
owó public àbúrò wa ní adẹ̀tún gbára wa wọ́n wá ṣe bí wèrè kí.
wọ́n sọ fún pé kẹ̀kẹ́ sọ fún wa báyìí ṣe náwó ẹ̀tún ṣe owó mẹ́sùmàdù àtúnṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tún sọ.
ẹ sọ fún wa pé ká sọ díẹ̀ ká mẹ́nu dákẹ́ nínú owó tẹ ìgbà.
ẹ wá ń sàṣì ẹ ń sọ àṣì.
wọ́n á sọ
àgbàlagbà ní àgbà yóò dálé àgbà yóò dánú.
àwọn ẹjọ́ kò rò báyìí sí tó gbé 30 million padà báyìí.
òṣìọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀
mo kàn ń save ọ̀gá yìí. àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ jọ́ ti bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pàdé ìjà yìí Am I saying 30 million is not something good? It's not something else. Bàbá tó rẹ́jẹ̀ tí ó lè pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá, ó rẹ́jẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀. Èmi ò wá pé bàbá,
Tẹ́lẹ̀.
ó lè pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá. Bàbá bí àjọ pé bàbá. Síwájú ẹ̀ kó ẹ̀ lé. Ó kó ẹ̀ lé. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi orí síwájú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn.
Tẹ́lẹ̀. Let me tell this man something. Go and look at Genesis.
Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn ó gọ̀ mí ò ní láti gbọ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ ó gọ̀.
Go and look at
Genesis.
Genesis.